show. We answer questions that we ask alone. I hear the words, but they're coming out an echo. So, would you give up the fight if you had no time to even surrender? Would you give up your rights and let your life slide away? Why complicate that feeling hate when it suffocates at the bottom? Don't take the bait, just walk away, resuscitate your nirvana. I feel a way I never felt before. I finally found what I'm looking for. So, would you give up the fight if you had no time to even surrender? Would you give up your rights and let your life slide away? Forever in our open arms, we're thankful we made it safe so far. We proudly show our battle scars because they made us true. So, would you give up the fight if you had no time to even surrender? Would you give up your rights and let your life slide away?
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the 42nd episode of FNV. FNV is short for Friday Night VTubing, and this is a show hosted by me, Zarastro, where I interview various VTubers from all over the community. Tonight, our wonderful guest will be Kyonko-chan. Kyonko, please introduce yourself and say hi, and maybe state a little interesting fact about yourself that people might not know.
Okay. Thank you for the welcome. My name's Kyonko, and I'm a Northern Irish VTuber, so I am. Interesting fact about me would be that I am probably on the older scale of a VTuber, but that doesn't stop me from having good fun and getting to know everybody. So no matter what age you are, if you want to get in VTubing, go for it.
I mean, I'm on the young side. I'm 21.
No, well, I'm slightly older. I'm 33. So yeah. So
yeah, you've got 12
old,
levels
I'm
over
old
me.
still.
Damn.
Oh yes, I'm highly experienced. So I am.
Hell yeah.
I own this gym, so you come attack my gym then.
Wait, no, I ain't attacking no gym today.
Oh yes.
Yeah, no, I've got a pint of whiskey with me, so I'm not heading to the gym. I'm heading to the bar.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. I'll be waiting for you in the Irish bar too.
Irish people, yep. I was about to say something that the Irish would be pretty.
Come join me if I pint of Guinness.
Yeah.
Yay.
Actually, let me ask, what is the difference between Guinness versus whiskey?
Guinness versus whiskey?
Yeah.
Well,
Because I honestly don't know.
Well, tell you the truth, I don't drink that much, so I don't. But Guinness is definitely it's a lot sweeter, so it is.
Oh, okay.
Definitely very much so. Whereas whiskey, yeah, if I take one shot of whiskey, I'm lying on the ground. So I'm I'm terrible that way. I'm so weak that way. So
I see. Well, see, because I think, if I remember correctly, I think I looked somewhere, or I saw somewhere, that whiskey is made out of barley.
Yes, that's right.
Oh, not whiskey, sorry. Guinness is made out of barley, no?
Guinness, yes.
Guinness is made out of barley, and whiskey is something else.
Yes, whiskey is something else. I
think it's
can't
rye.
remember.
It's some kind of wheat, but it ain't barley.
No, I think it is rye. Now you say it, I think it is rye. So it is. I
What?
could be wrong. All the Irish people are joining
All of
my
the Irish.
in my chat are probably gonna go, "You're wrong. You are stupid. You're making us look bad." So you are.
Okay, okay. Commonly used, I had to fact check myself. Commonly used grains are corn, barley, malt, rye, and wheat. Then
There we go. There we go.
if they have barley there, so what the fuck is Guinness?
We're getting spit everything in it. It's an Irish secret.
They don't say. Well, no, that's where is Guinness made. I wanted to say what the fuck, Google? What is Guinness
Guinness made in
of?
Dublin.
That's what I wanted to see.
Guinness is made of the black stuff, as they say.
The black stuff. Yeah. Alright, water, melted and roasted barley, hops and yeast. So it's got hops and yeast that whiskey doesn't. I see.
There we go. There you go.
How ironic is it that it's the first time that I've gotten an Irishman on, and almost immediately within the first 10 minutes that we've spoken, we're already talking about whiskey and Guinness.
See, I'm starting to hear your accent already. It's
told
changing,
you.
so that's slowly but surely.
Listen, I told you, my accent changes depending on who I'm speaking to. I have a couple friends who are Serbian. And every time I speak to them for more than like 30 minutes, eventually I will start picking up their accent and speaking more like them. I can promise you at the end of this episode, I'll be speaking a lot more like an Irishman than I am right now. And it's just going to happen. I've got no control over it.
You'll be starting the next stream of Top of the Morning to you and all, so you will.
Yeah.
Top of the Morning. What's the crack? Oh, it's gonna. Oh, I'll convert you. So I will convert you by the end of this.
Oh no, you're gonna convert me. Convert me with a pint of Guinness.
Oh yes, of course, of course.
Well, yeah.
No, I was just gonna say, definitely. You're slowly but surely you're gonna come along. So you are. You're gonna get there.
With every pint, I just go more Irish, and it's just I start getting a higher pitched voice, and it keeps getting worse. I lose some height. I eventually turn into a leprechaun.
Oh yes, definitely. That monster drink will be replaced by Guinness. So well.
Oh no. I mean, right now I do not have a monster with me. As I said to you, I do have whiskey with me. Homebrew. Actually, I can't give you a brand because it's brewed by my neighbor.
Ooh.
We
Definitely
bought
nice
a bottle
taste
from him. It's good. Honestly, I prefer it more than the White Horse that I've been drinking otherwise.
Yeah, homemade stuff's usually the best. Homebrew stuff. So that's better taste.
Yeah,
so it's coming straight from the source, no?
Yeah, and I mean he's been doing it for a while, so it's not like it's somebody new brewing doing it, so that it actually tastes like fucking moonshine and it's absolutely horrible.
That's true.
And I speak from facts because I have a jar of moonshine in the bar fridge, and the worst thing, right? It's a bottle of rosé moonshine.
Ooh, rosé.
Now, how the fuck did you get it to be a rosé moonshine?
Oh, that must be the posh version, so it must.
It tastes horrible.
No,
A friend gave it to me for my 21st birthday this year, and I was just like, I took one sip and I was like, bro, what the fuck? You trying to poison me here? Yeah. Luckily, she gave me a bottle of champagne as well. But oh well.
Exactly.
Well,
make sure you share some of that by the end of this too.
Share some of the moonshine.
Oh yes, of course.
I mean, I'll give you the whole fucking jar.
Sounds good.
I'll give you that whole jar. But then I want the jar back. I want the jar back because then I'll put some whiskey in it. I can put some whiskey in it, and then I can just go mushering da ba do da ba da. Whack for daddy out.
I'll be lying on the ground I'll be like this by the end of the stream. So
you'll just have me singing there, whack for daddy out. I'll just be like, whack for daddy out. You'll just be like, there's whiskey in that jar.
I'll definitely be just lying there, my eyes closed, going, what have I done?
Correction, there was whiskey in the jar.
Exactly.
The jar is now lying empty on the floor next to our dear Kyonko here.
Oh no. No, definitely, that'd be me. I remember, I think, where was I? I was in France, so I was, and I always get joked about all the time. I'm not very good with drink, so I'm not. I can't take anything.
Yeah.
And I remember having half a glass of champagne, and I was out for the count within an hour, so I was, and they all just kept me going the whole time.
Oof.
I am terrible that way.
I used to be a lightweight. Now
you're hardcore.
Yeah, with the stress on used to, because I had some friends who when you ask them to pour you a drink, you know, we usually say 2 fingers, right? So if you quickly hold up your hand, like so that we can see it, right? Hold it sideways so that your pinky's down at the bottom and your thumb's at the top. No, like turn your hand. Okay. Okay, so
hands are gone. There we go.
So usually when you aim, when people tell you to throw a double, that means 2 fingers, right? That means your index and your ring finger next to each other. Now, some people would take that when you ask them 2 fingers, they'll take their index and the pinky.
Oh.
You see the difference between those 2 fingers?
Yes, just slightly. It's just slightly more.
You know, it's just 2 bubbles in one glass. Yeah,
exactly,
just a wee bit.
Just straight up.
It's just like like 2 or 3 fucking pints into one glass.
Exactly. Oh, I'd be on the ground, so would after that.
Yeah, so
totally.
2 legs, yeah. See, where I'm from, in Afrikaans, that's my home language. We have a word for single. So single means in Afrikaans is enkel. Now, enkel also kind of sounds like ankle, right? Because it's the same word. Enkel means single, and it also means ankle. So some people would be like, "Oh, you want an enkeldop," and then instead of you want a single, it's like you get an ankle. So then they'd put the glass next to it, and then it's like, or not really, you know, but it's like pour it to where your ankle sits from the floor.
That's oh my goodness, I'd be. I think I'd just be on the ground, definitely. So I'd have to hand that over to the friend or someone. I'd tell you who would. I'd hand it to my good friend Raku. He would love that. He'd be devouring the whole thing. That's for sure.
He'd be all over it.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, some people, man, some people. But anyways, we'll move on to the questions now. Before I jump into the first scripted question, let me actually ask what was the inspiration behind your name, Kyonko?
My name?
And I'm assuming some people call you Kyo as well.
Oh, I get all kinds of names. I get K, Kyo, Kyung, Kyonko,
Enko.
Enko. Pretty much take a letter off each time, and that's what everybody calls me.
Kyoko.
Kyoko or Coco is another one.
Oh, Coco.
So,
okay.
I don't know how they even came to that.
I mean, just drop the Y and the N.
Exactly.
And then it becomes Coco.
Well, what it was, the inspiration, believe it or not, well, if you're of a certain age, you know, me.
Yeah.
If you remember the Suzumiya Hierarchy series.
Yeah. I've never watched it, but it's been on my plan to watch for like ages, because I really do want to watch the Suzumi series, but oh well. But yeah,
the main characters on it were Haki, obviously, and then the guy was called Kyung.
Okay.
So he was. So that's part of where the name comes from.
Okay.
So where the rest of it comes from is actually from about 2000. Nice. To me, this is like only a couple of years ago. Well, what it feels like a couple of years ago, but about 2008, 2009.
Jesus. I barely entered primary school then. What do you?
Oh, jeez. Well, I just left secondary school, so I had at this stage. But there was a big fan base of it then. And what they did was they basically gender bent all the characters.
Okay.
So Kyung actually became Kyonko.
Oh, okay, I see.
So there's where in school as well. I used to be called Kyung as well as a nickname because we were quite similar. So we were. So obviously when I came up with my character and being, as you know,
Yeah.
I just say, I ended up taking up the gender bent name. So I did of Kyonko.
Okay,
So I
I
did.
see.
And well, also as well, we had similar interests like the ponytail and stuff.
Hell yeah.
If you actually look up Kyonko, my design that is heavily influenced by, so it is. But there was a whole load of doujinshi and everything released for it. It was so big at the time that people were actually disappointed that there was no official version of the gender bending of Suzume Haki. So there wasn't.
Oh, yeah.
But it was so big for a good couple of years, and there was so much doujinshi and everything. I actually have quite a lot of it too, so I have. But yeah, that's pretty much where the origins of my name comes from.
Okay, and then along with that, some of the inspiration for your design.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
you're spoiling a question.
Sorry.
You know what? No, we'll just go into that one now then. So, what were some other inspirations you had for your design?
Well,
Inspiration for influences.
Well, basically, as I say, Kyung and I had similar interests.
Yeah.
So the whole thing was Kyung like ponytails, and of course, as you can see, well,
Yes, and I also looked it up just
the
now,
perfect
and I do
swish.
see
the similarities.
switch. I got some switch on mine. It's more like a stack.
Yeah. No, yours good. No, yours good. I love the way as we call them
bangs
over here. I call them hold on, let's see if my hand goes up enough. I always call this the fringe. So I do.
Yeah.
In the UK we call it the fringe. So the amount of times I kept telling people, "Oh, I love fringes" and stuff like that, people were going, "What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? What are you saying?" But yeah, believe it or not, nobody actually knew what I said in it. Obviously, I had to evolve my language to make people understand what I was saying,
Yeah.
So yeah. But yeah, I do love the bangs and everything, and of course with the ponytail. Obviously as well, blue is my favorite color. So
Blue hair. Yeah.
So it is.
I'm assuming you can assume what my favorite color is. Maybe. I don't know.
Is it green by any chance?
Oh, did you know? That's why I asked you to do a green screen. Hell yeah.
Exactly.
Hell yeah. She can't get it. Can't get it.
Oh yes, of course. Let me guess. Black and red by any chance?
Yes.
Of course. Just checking there. I
am very much an edgelord.
Oh, that's fair.
Even down to my lore being a fucking an isekai demon who fucking died in war.
Well, that's kind of the same as me
being
too.
a vandal. Okay, well, now that you've said that, what's your lore?
Well, basically, it's kind of it is kind of niche in a way. Well, it was kind of what the whole getting knocked down, stuff like that. So
yeah.
And I woke up. Basically, I got knocked down, I died, and I suddenly woke up in this body.
Yeah. So you paid a visit to the reincarnation station.
Pretty much, yes.
Aye.
And I'm basically trying to figure out everything. Why am I in this body of all things? You know? And basically, I'm learning what this. I'm sure anybody that knows me is sitting going, "Yeah, learning." Mm-hmm. We know what you post, really. But yeah, basically, I'm learning what this body does.
Learning the lay of the land of the body.
Mm-hmm. So basically, what I've been trying to do is, as I'm going along, well, to be honest, I was sort of planning every sort of like couple of months or every couple of months, every season, something like that.
Yeah.
I was going to extend wee bits of lore and stuff, so I was, but I then decided once I hit a certain, because I kind of thought, to be honest, I can't believe how many people are following me. So I can't, because of my lack of knowledge and stuff like that when it came to streaming.
Yeah. It must be the accent.
Yeah, must be. But slowly but surely, as I'm building followers, I'm sort of adding to the lore bit by bit. So
Yeah.
So I do have something quite special. Let's just say this android body of mine is unique. So it is, and it has a special power, which I haven't revealed yet. So I haven't. There's a few people that do know.
No sneak peek on FNV.
Oh, don't know.
Usually we get the inside scoop. I'll bother you about it later again.
Okay.
That's why people come to the show, not for me or for the guest. Nah, they come here for sneak peeks.
Yes, exactly.
Because when I had Yuria on, she talked about what she was gonna rebrand to, I believe. When I had Botanek on last week, she told me about 2 new outfits that she's gonna get in October and February.
Ooh, nice.
And it's the theme of the show. We get sneak peeks.
Oh well, let's just say the new bit of lore I have is some people do know about it now because let's just say I asked her permission.
Okay.
But let's just say looks can be deceiving. So yeah, some people know, so they what that entails. But let's just say what I think is what I'm thinking can materialize. Let's just say.
Oh. Aye. Well, that's a good cryptic hint. I like that. So people in chat and listeners, you think about what Kyonko said, and then if you've got an idea and it's not been revealed yet, I can go tweet at them.
Anybody that actually knows it will probably be shouting in the chat on. Yeah, we know. That's a good clue though.
Yeah, but I like that. Then
so I'd like.
Yeah.
Oh, go on.
No, you go.
No, I was just gonna say, well, all will be revealed down the line.
I hope. All in time. I like that.
Because I don't like to I don't like to the guys know I have a ton of art, but the one thing I don't like doing is I don't want to sort of push it all out in one go. I sort of like to trickle it out, so just to tease people, you know.
Yeah, and I mean, you can't just flood the feed because some of those tweets will pop off or whatever, and then the others won't. But if you post them like one a day or one a week or something, people will be like, "Hey yo, new Kyonko posters dropped."
Exactly. Well, I sort of do maybe once a week I do try to do like 2 or 3 a week, so do.
Yeah, no, I like that.
You know how it is.
Also, just commenting on the accent again. I don't know why or what it is, but I just love the Northern England accents. Like the Scottish and the Irish accents are I fucking love them.
The Scottish, beam me up, Scottish.
Scottish, yeah. I watched a clip. There was a clip of some Scottish that popped up in my YouTube recommended some time ago. It was a clip from Brave, where there was this one guy who's got quite the heavy Scottish accent, and in the clip, it's two phrases that he says. The first one is, "If I was a wee bit closer, I could love a copper." Wait, no, what is it? If I was a wee bit closer, I could love a copper.
Subtitles here.
Yeah, that's what he said. If I was a wee bit closer, I could love a copper at him. Yeah, and then the other one was, it's nae fair to make us fat for the kind. I forgot the rest of the stuff.
Is that? Hold on, I'm just looking at the chat. Scottish people have left the chat. You just offended them all, so yeah.
I have offended them all. Yeah, just wait until I pick up the Irish, and then you'll leave as well.
Oh, I'll leave. Bye.
Because I've got one friend who whenever we do a collab, eventually we both just go into a bad Irish accent.
Well, I actually have a family from down south that I don't see very often, but my partner, when we go down to see them, the amount of time she actually turns around and says, "What they say? Can you translate what they said?" And it's like, "Oh, what did they say?"
Yeah, which
sort of like I'm
Yeah.
the translator in the middle.
Well, I'm actually glad that I've had that much exposure to the Scottish and Irish accents, because that means it's not as difficult for me to understand. Like I'm thinking I'm having an easy time listening to you and understanding you, but I'm thinking that there's probably some people in chat that are like, "What the fuck is this man saying?
What are they saying?
What are they saying?"
No, I definitely. That's the one thing that sort of, before I started streaming and stuff like that, that was the one thing that sort of scared me a wee bit. Was,
Okay.
Is my accent
Too thick.
too thick?
Yeah.
So I don't think of a thick accent, but when you watch your video back, you go, "Oh, do it."
Yeah. Now,
But,
since you've started streaming, has your accent not? What's the opposite of thickened? Has it thinned out?
Well, I haven't done too many collabs as such. I've only done a couple.
Oh, like solo streams, yeah.
So I'm sure once I start doing more collabs with Americans and stuff like that,
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll sort of thin out slightly. So, but supposedly though, I do say the country America in a really American accent, like here, American. Like some reason I still American. I don't know why. So I don't. Just the way I say that word. Just I don't know.
Now that right there is a good old. No, that's not. Fuck. When I try and do a redneck, when I try and do a redneck accent, somehow it just slips into an Aussie. I don't know why. Like,
Aussies
see,
are
that's the thing. That's what I told you earlier, right? My accent is such an amalgamation, because I love accents and I love learning accents. But anytime I learn an accent, my accent when I speak normally fucking changes.
Exactly.
Like,
and then
time,
people are confused.
Yeah. Like, people will ask me, "Where are you from? Like, what the fuck is your accent?" And I'm like, honestly, I don't know. My accent is everything and nothing at the same time.
Yeah. There's a golfer from here, so there is.
Yeah.
And he's called Graham McDowell.
Yeah.
In our accent, he's Graham McDowell, we call. But he's lived in America for so long.
Yeah.
That he's now calls himself Graham McDowell.
Oh no.
My name's Graham McDowell, and everybody's sitting going, everybody makes fun of him over here. It's like, what? That's not our accent. So this.
Like, fair, that's probably just to make people, like, you know, since he's a lot in the media a lot, that's probably just to make other people be able to say his name easier.
No, exactly.
Because
Sure,
we've got one of them. We've got somebody called, you've probably heard of her, Charlize Theron.
Yes. I've heard the name.
Yeah, so that's how you pronounce it here. Charlize Theron. Not Theron.
Theron.
Yeah, because that's
Make
how
sure
it's spelled. It's spelled Theron. So you would read it as Theron, right? But it's just Theron.
But you can imagine some people slightly adding a letter to that, you know, and saying it's slightly wrong.
Yeah.
I know some VTubers are like that, you know. Yeah, I know some of you out there are like that, so yeah.
With Thern.
Definitely certain words they like to modify, you know. Yeah, I'm just gonna say Pentra and Raku, yeah, you two are the worst ones at that. So sorry. But we'll not go into that too much.
No, Iron Mouse is definitely the worst with changing names. He actually says Salmon. Salmon? Gremolin.
Who? What?
And there was another thing that she did. She said a word weirdly with corpse while she was on a call with corpse, and he was. I don't remember what the word is now. But yeah,
like course, probably like course, and said quat. You know, I do love.
Don't remember.
Oh no, I do love the way people, as you say, different accents and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just the way they say the word. So it's a bit like certain words over here too.
Yeah.
Like between here and I don't know what way you would say it, but how would you say aluminium?
Aluminium. We're not Americans.
Aluminum?
We don't say aluminum.
Aluminum.
Yeah, no. We say aluminium.
Mm-hmm.
Aluminum.
what way do you
Fucking Americans always changing words.
It's like, what? I always remember that. I was so confused. Going, what are you talking about?
Aluminum foil is aluminium foil.
Aluminium.
But that's also because aluminium is what it is in Afrikaans.
Is it now? Is it? Ooh.
Yeah, and also I think the reason for it is we speak British English. When we spell color, we spell it with a U.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was going to make my other question to you.
Yeah.
So what way do you spell color?
Yeah, with a U. And then same with armor, honor. You know, we say herb.
Herb?
Yeah. Do you say herb? Do you say herb?
No herb.
Okay. Because I've even heard some Brits say herb. And I'm like, bro, there's an H. It's not a silent.
No.
You didn't say hawk when you were talking about a hawk. Or ouse. Okay, no. Some Brits would say ouse probably. So
probably,
you know, I'm gonna take that back. It's probably more like, you know, the eastern end.
Getting the house now.
Get the house. The house.
I think that sounds very. I'd probably pinpoint that. It sounds very Newcastle. Sort of Northern English.
That
sounds very. That's very Northern England.
Get in the house.
So get in the house.
Yeah. But oh well.
But yeah.
Accents.
I do actually look over my Game Boy Color there, and it does make me cry every time.
Why?
It says.
Oh, because it's spelled with an O. Just an O.
No, Game Boy Color. It's a wee Pikachu edition. So this I'm looking at. It's like DOLOR. No, you spelled that wrong.
Oh no!
I need a new screen.
Spelled it wrong. Yeah, you need to go replace that thing if you can.
Exactly.
Just grab a Sharpie. Grab a Sharpie.
Draw it in,
yeah, just you know how sometimes when you're like in school, right, and you made a spelling mistake and there's like one letter missing, you just make like a tiny little arrow where that letter should be, and just write the letter above it. Just do that.
Just slightly above, you know. No, honest, look, just slightly there.
Yeah. Just like this letter should be in there. There's like there's a U. Because I haven't had that issue in ages because I haven't written with pen and paper in fucking years.
Spell check's great, isn't it?
Yeah. And I mean, everything's digital. Even if I'm writing something with my handwriting on
writing
PC.
something with your hand. There's the Irish accent coming in there.
Yeah, you see, I told you. But yeah, even when writing something with my hand, digitally on my PC, then it's like I'll pull out my tablet and still I can just Control Z.
Exactly. That's the best way to do it. So that.
Yeah. There's no
nothing
Control
worse.
Z on paper.
No, there's nothing worse when you're trying to spell a word and Google literally gives you every other word that sounds similar to it, and you're sitting going, no, and you spend like 5 minutes trying to figure it out. So that.
Yeah, because you're just looking at it and it's like it looks wrong.
It just looks wrong, but is it wrong?
Looks wrong. Sometimes when I look at words like honor, specifically honor, maybe something else, I'm like, you do have a U, right? In our spelling, and then Google or whatever the fuck is like, no, there's no U, and I'm like, fuck you. There is a U. There is a U.
There is definitely in our language. There is.
In ours, yeah.
We need Google England, not Google Google UK. So we do rather than Google America.
We need Google. Google, not Google.
Google. We need some Google.
We'll just think goggle.
Goggle.
That's my new. Yeah, that's my new business enterprise. I'm gonna found a company and call it Goggle, and then await the lawsuits.
Just don't let America out. No, we claim it here first. It's ours.
Yeah. Google's ours. Anytime somebody misspells Google, they'll come straight to us.
Yeah, exactly. There we go. We've got it sorted for the future now. So we have.
Hell yeah.
We need to start a business enterprise together now.
Oh, because if you're not with me and on it, you're gonna steal my idea, or you're gonna say it's IP theft.
Exactly.
Fair enough. I'm willing to split it 80-20.
Oh, what's up?
I'm willing to split it 80-20.
Now it's don't know. maybe 60-40.
60-40. Nah, I gotta at least make a better buck than 100 Thieves does.
Okay. We'll go. All right, we'll go 25-75. How's that then?
Aye, that sounds good. Yeah.
That's good. Shake my hand. Where's your hand? Shake my hand, quick.
I don't have hand tracking. Just pretend like I'm shaking it.
Shake my hand.
Wait. There we go.
There we go.
There we go. I can do that.
Close enough. Oh, I did tell you, I was the one that getting 75.
Oh. Fuck.
Too late. Shook hands. Too late.
Damn it. Well, no, we didn't spit on it.
Oh,
we didn't
fair,
spit on
fair.
it. It doesn't count. But no, we'll just do it 50-50, yeah?
Okay, fair.
50-50 with 10% tax on you.
What?
Yeah.
All right then. All right. That sounds fair.
So I get 50, you get 45, and 5% goes to tax.
Okay then. That's good enough.
Alright, then we've got a deal.
Welcome to FNV, where this is basically the new version of Dragon's Den.
Dragon. Oh yeah, I should actually do that. I just have like 4 VTubers come on, and then or me. Well, actually no. I should have 3 VTuber friends with me, and then one by one we let people in, and then they pitch new VTuber ideas, like new model outfits or whatever, and it's like and then okay, you know what? I'll invest in you for this much.
There we go. We've got something. Actually, I'm on those shares today.
That's actually kind of smart, though. That's actually a plan. You just gotta have a lot of money.
Exactly. Well, I've none of that now. I've spent it all on Kyonko art. Whoops.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
I'm sorry. I can't afford to have you do your art, but you know what? I do rigging. I can invest with that.
I need you guys to do well so I can buy more art.
Yeah.
Do well and I'll get more art.
Every time you invest, you get 10%.
Exactly. I'll let you be in an art collab. So well.
Yeah.
If you give me 50% of your business.
You're gonna get some of my clout more often, and that's exactly. What you get.
That's the way to do it.
But
there we go.
We've reached around the 40-minute, 30-minute mark. Yeah, it's about 40 minutes in.
Wow.
So I'm quickly going to do some plugs. So make sure you guys go check out my business partner over here, Kyonko-chan, on Twitter and Twitch. Twitter is at Kyonko_chan with 2 N's. That is KYONKO_CHANN. And on Twitch, it's Kyonko__chan with only 1 N this time. So it's KYONK__CHAN on Twitch. Otherwise,
I do apologize on the inconsistency there,
I'm assuming one of the 2 wasn't available on the other platform. Yeah.
Someone got there with the N, so they did the single N.
Okay. Why not just make it 2 underscores then?
I could do, but yeah, well, I don't want to change it because everybody's linked. Everybody knows the 2 N's now, so you're sort of scared to change it now. So yeah.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, I've got 4 underscores in mine, which, by the way, y'all can follow me on Twitter at __Zarastro__. And then also make sure you guys just go check out fnv.crd.co. That's the landing page for everything to do with the show. There you can find links to our Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcasts, and Anchor FM, as well as the link to my YouTube channel where these episodes are streamed live every Friday night. Otherwise, if you just want to type it out and you don't want to go to fnv.crd.co, you can also just go to youtube.com/Zarastroch. That's ZARASTROCH. And that's about it. That's also how you spell my Twitter, by the way. It's just ZARASTRO with 2 underscores on each side.
I was not doing the whole finger signal whilst you were doing that.
I saw you. You were like waving your finger the whole time.
Like yes. Listen, everybody. Listen to what he's saying.
Listen.
They're saying,
But yeah, all right. We'll move on to the next question then. So, Kyonko, who or what inspired you to become a VTuber? What led you down the rabbit hole? Actually, before you answer that, when did you fall down the rabbit hole?
Well,
when did you become a VTuber?
Well, it was basically my friend. Shout out to Red 2000. 2000 Red. Jeez, I just said his name wrong, but that's good.
Red 2000, everybody.
Shout out to him. He was the one that basically pushed me down the VTuber hole. So he did.
Okay. So he pushed you down. It got it.
Pretty much, yeah, pushed me down.
Don't worry, I did that to some
friends.
friends as well. My boy Lumberjack in chat, my mod, he used to not have anything to do with VTubers, and then one day I just ended up in his stream, Harris Hallow Raid, and then I just ended up there, tuned back in, and he's like, "Hey yo, wait, what the fuck is a VTuber?" And he's been stopping by almost every episode of this, and then every time it's just like, another VTuber to add to my Twitter timeline.
Yay!
And I've forced him into the rabbit hole.
Well, that's the way to do it, isn't it?
Yeah. But so your friend forced you down as well?
Yeah, pretty much. So he did. At gunpoint, he says, "Get in there now." So I did. I was like, "All right,
get in the hole, Kyo."
I think the main inspiration out of it all was our old friend, and everybody knows her, Coco.
Ah.
So it is.
R.I.P.
She was like, No, I know.
Well,
she was my
we still got our Yakuza boss.
Oh yes, I know, that's right. But no link to her at all, you know.
No.
No, not at all.
There's this cool other VTuber that I know of that's called Kason though. Who kinda, she's kinda cool.
Has a similar voice.
Yeah.
She is. But she was definitely the main inspiration, so she was. I used to watch quite a few of her streams and stuff. And then obviously when the HoloLive English team came along, obviously that was a massive big boost. So it was through the whole Western VTuber, and so it was. So who was it? Who was it? Oh my goodness, forgotten her name. Blue haired one.
Gura?
And the other one.
No.
Forgotten her name. Short hair. Red's gonna kill me. Crony.
Short hair. Oh, Crony. Oh, I thought that was still Gen 1. Otherwise, I would have said Crony. Yeah.
Her, and also who's the one that I liked as well? She's also retired. It's not a good sign.
Hato. No, she's not retired. Fuck. Sorry.
Senna. Knew the.
Oh, Sana. Oh, right. Sana. She retired recently. Yeah.
Which was a sad.
I've forgotten that she's retired.
I know. She was another great one. So she was as well.
Yeah.
They all the Gen 1, obviously. They were obviously all a big influence to me. So they were. But those ones were probably my biggest influences. So
okay. Who's your Oshi now? Still Curly?
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah.
I'd
say. No, I'd say so. I would. Also, there's a couple out there, a couple that actually do follow who are my big inspirations too.
Yeah.
Shout out to Arrow.
Arrow.
Arrow. I'm going to pronounce his name wrong. Arrowlicious. The big purple dragon.
I don't think I've seen them.
They're awesome. Good. Anybody, I've got art with them and stuff like that. They know who it is if they follow me, because I'm always getting art with them. Also as well, Caramel. She's a big influence.
Oh, I think I know that. I think I know her.
Yeah, she's awesome. So she is. Remy as well. Remy was a big inspiration to me. They're not like what I often say in my threads is that not usually the big VTubers that are big inspirations. Well, they are in some ways, but it's little guys that come up with so many different ideas and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they're the ones that inspire me, so because they're so unique in their own little ways. So they are. Yeah. The likes of Yoon too. Shout out to Yoon. Yoon's someone who's been a big inspiration as well. Yoon. Ayo. Yoon.
You're giving a lot of names that I don't know.
No, that's her tag. So it is. Ayo Yoon.
Okay.
But yeah, it's smaller VTubers that inspired me.
Yeah.
Probably more so than like the HoloLive and stuff. HoloLive obviously planted the seed.
Yeah.
But it's the likes of everybody else out there that have inspired me to keep doing what I do.
Yeah.
So that.
I mean, I think the reason for that is because the Hololive people don't really need to do that many unique things to get a platform. They don't have to be competitive, really.
No, well,
because their competitors are the other Hololive people.
Yeah, exactly. They instantly get like a big audience and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So whereas I think the likes of VTubers I follow, the indies and stuff like that,
have to do something to stand out. Yeah,
and they are sort of the ones that do genuinely work hard to do what they do.
Yeah,
and get the word out there is the ones that are sort of the biggest inspirations for me. So they are.
Right.
So that's odd. I know. No, other than saying the usual big ones, but I do, as I say, biggest inspirations, as I say, are
it's not too
my followers.
Not that odd.
So it is. So big shout out to all my followers. I love you guys.
People.
Hold on, let's see if this works. Hold on, let's see if this works.
Oh, almost. A bit closer. Closer.
That's as
it doesn't
close as it will go. That's close. That's quite good. That's quite good.
Well, we can see what you mean. Wait, do the Korean thing.
There we go.
The Korean heart, the one with a thumb in the.
Oh, what way is it? I'm going like this.
It's a thumb. It's a thumb
like
in
this?
the index crossing. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, that one's a lot easier.
Yeah, what's going on with that?
It's a bit broken on that one. I think your hand's
we'll just
done a
stick with
180. We'll just stick with that one.
It kind of does it, and it doesn't do it.
It kind of breaks.
There we go. That's close enough.
You're pinching it. You're like a little bit of love.
There we go. Little bit for you, but lots for you. So that's
hell yeah. See, chat. You only get a bit. I get a lot. There we go.
This one's for you. This one's for you, and then this one's for the chat. So that's I'm only joking.
But you mentioned followers. Now I saw earlier when I was atting you on Twitter, I saw that you recently hit 8228 followers on Twitter.
I'm easily amused with numbers, so.
And I see you also did bread.
Yes, do the bread.
I didn't even see that you did that because I did that too. I saw somebody else tweet it and I was like, "You're not bread."
Who was it? Penta, my good friend Penta. He decided to do breed. Trust Penta.
Oh, breed.
There's always someone, so there is. Although I did potato bread.
You did potato bread. But yeah, but you said 8228 is a funny number, and I was I wanted to ask, how is 8228 a funny number? It's going over me.
It's the only reason it's a funny number is just because it's symmetrical. That's all. I'm just easily amused by numbers that way.
Okay, understandable then. I like numbers too.
Nice round numbers like that. So there's, but
yeah,
it's just wee silly thing. But sort of like instead of trying to aim for 7K or trying to aim for 7.5, wee small silly checkpoints like that is what I like to bring up. So that just because I'm easily amused. I know I need to get out more. I know.
I don't think that's a big issue, nah.
I know. But
getting out's fun and all, but come on, the room.
Yeah.
The room.
I'd rather be a VTuber,
Exactly. We don't touch grass. What do you mean?
What's grass? What are you talking about?
I don't know. I think it's some mythical creature that everybody keeps talking about.
Oh, you're talking about Pokemon, grass type Pokemon. Is that what it is? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. It's a grass type Pokemon. Yeah.
Ah, there we go. That's fair. Fair enough then. No, I was always good. I was always good with numbers. I'm good at remembering numbers, I think, as well. So it's wee silly things like that. So there's I know. It's just like little, as I said, just little checkpoints sort of hit.
There's somebody else who used to be a regular in chat who is also pretty good with numbers, or at least remembering them. And he always counts stuff. Like if he was here and I said that's fair, as I did just now, he would say that's fair, and then add a number to a counter that he has. It's somewhere around the 400s.
That's crazy.
And funnily enough, he even has a counter for chloroform.
Does it?
Yeah, we found that out when I did a show with, or an episode with Secret Subject. when some at some point during the thing we mentioned chloroform and it was like 28. I was like, wait, you've got a chloroform counter?
I'm surprised that's something I actually haven't started. You might have me starting something now, so you might.
Every time somebody says something specific, they're like, that counts. No, it's one. Okay, that's fair. Okay, that's 3. That's fair. Okay, that's 4.
Exactly. 4.
Eventually, you'll be like Simon and just end up in like in the 400s, the high 400s. I think it's currently around like 472.
472.
Last time that he said it around me, that he counted.
He's probably in this chat quietly counting it up, is he?
No, I haven't seen him in a couple of weeks actually. But I'm sure he's been lurking on some other people's streams as well, who also say that's fair because he's not been watching me for that long for me to get the counter up to 400. I think I was started being counted in 400. But,
well, I can just we could have got him up to 500-600 by now, so we could have.
Maybe. I mean, that's totally fair. That would count.
Exactly.
And it's not just me. You can say it too, and it would count too.
Exactly.
And in fact, I might just send this VOD to him. I might send this VOD and be like, "Hey, you got a couple that's fairest to count."
And
he'll have to watch the whole thing.
We'll just have. What's the word Danny keeps saying? So I'll have to keep saying it through the whole interview. Yeah.
That's fair.
That's fair. Okay,
Yeah,
that's fair.
So see, there's that's 3 fair. More. That's 4 more. So you see,
fair. That's fair. Okay, let's go now.
And you see, with us being using UK English, we say that's fair a lot. Like Americans don't say it a lot, but we do. No.
Exactly.
Because the other person who we started the count with, I believe, is British.
That's a fair analysis, you know.
Exactly. And see, you're trying to force it out now.
Exactly.
But it still sounds natural because of the accent and the uses of it.
Oh, I know. Well, certain words I would often say I wouldn't say, out loud, but on text, words like awesome, I wouldn't really use that word when I'm talking to someone, but when online, I'd often use the word when I'm describing it. I'd say that's awesome, but I don't actually say it very often.
Yeah.
It's just certain words. I don't know what it is.
I've got an opposite of that. I use XD in almost every single fucking sentence at the end of it.
Oh yeah, that's the way to do it. You have to make it sound.
I can't say
happy.
It. Yeah. Like if I feel like if I don't add like some kind of emoji at the end, or at least an XD, it doesn't. It's like it's a lot more serious.
It looks more serious, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I hate you. Smiley face.
I hate you. Haha, XD.
That's why I'd do my little blue heart, red heart at the end. So I don't know how I started that, but.
I actually kind of thought it was funny earlier when you did it after I sent the Twitter and the YouTube link. You said blue heart, red heart, and I was like, hey, those are the colors of the 2 links I sent you, the embeds. The one in blue and the red. And I was like, are those like to follow up?
I don't know what I think I explained it in one of my earlier videos and stuff, and one of my earlier streams. I think good friend Game Boys, shout out to him. Game Boys, you're awesome. He actually asked me on that, and I think what I came up with was blue heart is for my community and me, basically, because obviously blue is sort of my iconic color, and red is for basically the love I give to my community that way. So it is. So I think so it's like blue heart me, red heart community.
Yeah.
So it is. So I don't know how I came up with that, but there you go. There's a little interesting tidbit of mine. So it is.
Yeah, I like it. All right. Let me then ask you, what about VTubing fascinates or interests you the most?
VTubing?
I'm kind of skipping over the who or what inspires you now, because you kind of already answered that in the other question as well. So it's perfectly fine. So yeah. So what about VTubing? Like, yeah.
I think it's the whole, I'm quite camera shy, so this is like, but in some ways, it was a good way of trying to get my interests across. So it was without, obviously, having the fear of being camera shy and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that's one of the main reasons why obviously I became a VTuber, and what fascinates me the most, the whole technology behind it too. Like, VTubing isn't that old yet. We can do all this. We can. Like,
well, you
it's
can.
Quite, well, I can't. Yeah,
I can if I can if I put in the effort. But hell no, that's too much fucking effort.
I'm not rubbing it on you or anything like that. Don't worry. But,
I mean, you could literally rub it in and we could see it. You could just take your hand and like that. Wax on, wax off.
I just rub it in. Exactly, Karate Kid style.
Yeah.
That's actually a sentence I actually say. I work in cars. I work in a car accessory shop. There you go. And the amount of times that people say to me, how do you work that? How do you put that wax on? Is it hard to work? And I just say to them, wax on, wax off, Karate Kid style. And people go, I see what you did there.
Yeah.
But
Mr. Miyagi will be proud.
Oh yes, exactly. Going back to the inspiration thing there. There we go, Mr. Miyagi. Shout out to you, too. But the whole, it's just the whole, with VTubing, you just don't know what's around the corner, so you don't as well. It's the whole landscape, the whole VTubing community. Like, when I started, obviously there weren't that many. Like, when I first designed my VTuber, it was way back in 2020, so it was. That's only a couple of years ago, but I didn't debut actually till the following year because I accidentally broke my laptop.
Oh no.
Let's just say I accidentally drove over my laptop, but let's not go in there.
Wait, no, we're going there. We're going there. How did you accidentally drive over your laptop?
Let's just say I was late for work, so I was, and my partner says, right, there's your laptop. As I was versing out, my partner said, there's your laptop. I'll leave it there in the middle of the driveway whilst I was reversing out. And of course, didn't I just go whack over the top of my laptop? And I realised what I'd done literally as soon as I heard the sound. I was like, have I just done what I thought I'd done?
Nah, I'm blaming your partner for that one. Why did they put it in the middle of the driveway?
Well, to be honest, in their defense, they actually set it against the wall, but then it fell over. So it did.
Yeah,
and then obviously,
and it to you in the car while you were reversing.
Well, I was halfway down the driveway at this stage, so obviously they left it on the driveway, and then went back into the house.
Just wait a minute.
No, she wasn't patient enough to do that. So funnily enough, I could have debuted, about a year beforehand. So I could have. But obviously, that knocked my confidence and stuff like that too.
Fate wouldn't have it.
But what was it? I actually had a completely different look. So I did. Well, when I mean completely different look, she was actually, it was more like a, what do you call that? What do you call that subculture? Garu? Is that what you pronounce
Garu,
it?
yeah.
Yeah. So she actually had blonde hair. So she did. And she had blonde hair and tan. Obviously, this is my summer look, so obviously I got the tan look here. So I'm usually pale, so. And
a bit of a wet-ish shirt.
Yeah, well, that was yeah, I know. It was raining here. We live in Ireland. It rains all the time. Shirt's wet constantly.
Yeah.
But that was, believe it or not, I actually got some artwork with her, so I did as well. So she had blonde. What way was it? It was blonde hair, long straight hair. So it was.
Yeah.
Obviously, this was my first go at V-Roy, so it was. So, and then it just had, at that time, it just had the standard outfit, so it did.
Yeah.
But it was completely different to the way I used to look.
Yeah.
So, so this look I currently have is a bit of a throwback to my Mark 1, basically. So it is.
Oh, to your Mark 1?
As well. Mm-hmm. She was basically, the blonde haired one was my Mark 1. Who she was.
Aye.
And then obviously then I moved to, well, actually went from blonde to my naturally brunette hair. So that,
Okay,
but then I
yeah.
thought the problem with that was you've looked up pictures of Kyonko then.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
guessing.
yeah. It's
would it
too.
be-
It's
it'd be too similar.
Similar, yeah.
So basically then I don't know how I came up with the idea of blue hair. I just sort of thought blue hair. I like blue, let's try it.
I mean,
you know,
it's
that's
just
how it turned out.
it's just anime, and also
Mhm,
from what
exactly.
I'm seeing, there's a character in Haruhi that has blue hair.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, it's a bit shout out to her too.
You don't have the ahoge that she has though. She's got one big ass ahoge.
No, well, what do you call it? No, well, Hagi. Well, I can't remember. Oh, I can't remember the name of the blue-haired girl. Actually,
I don't know the names.
I forgot her name. Oh, I'm asking you. You haven't watched it yet.
I mean, I could
That's good,
I
isn't
could look it up real quick. To be honest, I
well,
could
let's
just
just
go.
say
Haruhi Suzumiya characters. There we go.
I've got her in my head and I can't remember her name.
It doesn't look like it's Ryoko. Is it
No.
Ryoko? I don't think so.
No. Is it? I can't remember now. Jeez, I'm terrible. I get my inspiration design from Suzumi Haki series, and then I end up forgetting the name of the characters. That's good, isn't it? This is like standard Kyonko scuff, so it is. So welcome. Anybody that knows me knows it's like standard, so this.
Yeah. But oh well, I always say you can't have good streams without having scuff.
Exactly, and every stream's like that.
Yeah, and I mean it's just scuff is inevitable. You cannot fight it. No matter what you do, you will not be able to fight it.
Exactly. No, I remember what was it? I did a stream, so I did, and literally for the first 3 minutes, I didn't realize my mic was inside. So that's
that's happened to me. And the worst thing is, right? I had people in chat and they didn't tell me that my mic was muted.
They didn't tell you? Oh, I was the same. I had a couple people
No, it wasn't my mic that was muted. It was the game that was muted. I was playing, I think it was actually Red Dead 2 that I was playing, and I had like for the first 5 to 10 minutes of the game of the stream, the game was muted on stream. They could only hear me. And then nobody fucking pointed it out until I looked at my OBS and I saw on my stats screen, I saw right next to my stats, my network stats screen or stream health screen, where I have the audio mixer. I was like, there's only one bar that's green. Something ain't right.
That's all good.
Something ain't right. And then fucking, I finally got to unmute it, and I was like, bruh, why did no one tell me? Y'all were in chat, y'all were listening to my rambling, and you didn't tell me that you couldn't hear the game. The game. Like, what the fuck?
I know. They just want to hear your voice.
Yeah,
That's happened to me. I think I streamed. What did I stream? I think it was Danganronpa. So it was on the Vita. I was streaming that.
Yeah.
And nobody told me for a good half an hour
that
no. there's no sound other than me. So I basically just had to narrate it the whole way through.
I mean, I actually also have a Danganronpa. I do a Danganronpa collab series with a friend of mine called Susu. Almost every Sunday. Recently, we've been slacking. She went on vacation, and then I was busy with stuff. And then last week we didn't do it. And then I don't know if we're doing it this week. But recently, I also just, for some reason, when we're playing Danganronpa and when I have to read, I've noticed this with Yakuza as well. When there's a lot of dialogue, unspoken dialogue in games, like with Yakuza 0 and Dangan, I get tired so quickly with the reading. Like, I'll barely stream for like 30 minutes and I'll be like,
Oh, I know.
I'm like,
right, the rest of you just read the screen, would you?
Yeah. Like, I'm just reading. Why am I yawning? Why am I getting tired? And the worst thing is with Yakuza, I stream at like 12 p.m. I wake up at like 11 a.m. So I wake up at least like an hour before, and then I'm like, I start the stream and it's like, okay, now I've got to read.
Gotta breathe.
Like, what the hell?
Make sure you have a glass of water with you. You know.
Yeah.
No, I think. Well, do you know what you should do? You should play. I don't know why my hands are acting there. You should play Metal Gear Solid 3.
I've been meaning to get into Metal Gear.
You haven't played Metal Gear Solid, no?
Nah, none of them.
Oh, you should play Metal Gear Solid 3.
To be honest, I think I would have started with 5. Kind of pain.
Yeah. No, well, if you start... Well, 3 is basically the first one in the... Chronologically, so it is. But, what do you call it? If you're going to read the whole cutscenes, stuff like that, narrate the cutscenes, the last cutscene, Metal Gear Solid 3, I believe, from memory, was 48 minutes long.
Oh my.
Or was it 4?
No spoken dialogue.
Actually. No, no, there was some, no, we're talking for it now, but it's a whole fact of that, it was a good 45-minute cutscene, so it was, and everybody made fun of it. Metal Gear Solid 4 is the same. Metal Gear Solid 4, I think the last cutscenes were an hour and 50 minutes.
Oh my. Bro,
people actually compared it to like a movie.
Now,
May as well sit down and watch a movie.
Just watching a movie. That's literally just watching a movie. Like when I played Yakuza, was it Monday? Monday that I finished chapter 2. And chapter 3 leads into introduces Goro Majima. You've played Yakuza, I'm assuming.
Oh, I've been a fan since PS2 days, so I have.
Yeah. So
I'm actually really happy that the series finally getting the recognition it deserves.
Oh yeah. No, it's so far Zero has been a great game. This is my first game in the Yakuza series, and I've been enjoying it a lot, so much so that I've discarded my usual way of streaming by streaming 2 games a week. So I only stream Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. Mondays I stream 1 game, Wednesdays I stream a different game. And with Yakuza, I've just been like enjoying the game so much. I'm just like, you know what? I started this on Wednesday. Monday, I could have chosen Yakuza or Neo, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna play Yakuza. And then Wednesday, Yakuza.
I want to see what happens.
And now I'm gonna be like, you know what? Monday, let's come in Monday. Yakuza.
Yeah. Yakuza again. Why not?
And then Wednesday, Yakuza.
Oh, why not? Why not? If it's good,
I've just become a Yakuza streamer.
Oh, that's the way to do it. You know, you need to get the whole. You'll have to get the whole dragon tattoos and everything. So you'll next.
I've actually considered IRL getting a traditional Irezumi at some point in my life when I go to Japan and live there for a while. Like I actually want to get a legit Irezumi the traditional way.
Oh,
no machines. No machines. Just the ink pen and the hammer. The traditional way where they're where you're sat there for hours on end, and they're just hammering away and slowly building the fucking Irezumi over months with weekly sessions. And like, I actually want to legitimately do that at some point. And if I die without an Irezumi, I'll be unhappy.
Halfway through the whole procedure, they'll close, and then you'll not be able to get finished.
Yeah.
Then I can I'll get a coloring pen and I can color it in for you then. So I can.
I was actually
hold on.
Yeah. Actually talking about that now, I was actually thinking, that's good stream time. If the tattoo artist would be fine with me streaming it, then I'd be like, can I just stream like every week that we do this thing, just get like a back cam where it's like showing the dude working on it, and then I just do whatever the fuck during it.
That'd be actually quite good to watch. That'd be quite interesting, I have to say.
Yeah, and then once it's done, you just compile all of the streams and make a giant time lapse of the Irezumi being made. Well, that's actually kind of an idea, no?
Yeah, there you go. We're coming up First Dragon's Day, and now I've got this here.
Hell yeah.
It's definitely become a very inspiring chat now, so that's
yeah. I'm not sad that we haven't had these chats earlier, bro. We're getting content ideas right now.
Definitely, definitely. No, definitely the Yakuza games are pretty damn awesome. So they're
Yeah.
the what do you call? I think it's the whole, not so much the main story. Yes, it's brilliant and all that, so it is. But the whole side quests and stuff like that, they're just not standard side quests. They're just nuts. So they are. Like the
Yeah.
whole, is it Zero? I can't remember, but the whole hostess bar and stuff like that. Like you run a hostess bar, and then also you've got the
with Zero, yeah.
RC cars.
With Zero, you've got Majima's running the Grand Cabaret. The cabaret. Yeah.
And it's just like they're well thought out side quests, you know.
Yeah.
They're not just thrown in there just for show, you know, just to fill in time.
And I mean, with Zero, it's now given me one of my favorite cutscenes from a game of all time, being, you know, Majima's intro.
Oh yes.
What I wanted to say, so Monday when I get to that, when I got to that part, I ended stream on the introduction of Majima. And afterwards I was like, yes, I've been waiting for this cutscene because I've seen that cutscene previously. And afterwards I went to my mother and my brother and I'm like, bruh, gotta see this. I showed them the cutscene.
Yeah,
I told them, no, I went to them. I played it on the TV. I Chromecasted that shit from my phone.
And do they play video games really?
My brother does. Not the same type of games that I play. My mother just plays mobile games.
Oh jeez. Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, I can't say anything. I play a wee bit of Pokemon Go today.
She doesn't play
Thank you,
Pokemon
but
Go. She
no.
just plays like match 3 type games.
Oh, no thanks. No thanks. The only reason I play Pokemon Go is sort of just there's a whole obviously lockdown carry on, was trying to keep fit and stuff like that. So that was the main reason for it. But not mobile games aren't really my thing, so they're not.
Neither of them are they mine. But yeah, no. So I told them I've got to show you this cutscene, and 5 minutes in, they're like, "How long is this thing?" I pause it. They see, oh shit, it's 17 minutes. And then I was like, yeah, but it's like the quality, but it's like the quality of an actual anime episode. That's why it's got the length.
Oh, exactly. No, the cutscenes are pretty glorious. So they are, I have to say.
Yeah. I just wish there'd be more of them and less reading.
That's straight.
I wouldn't yawn half my way through the street.
Like there's nothing worse than the big action cutscene, and then that's the only downside with Yakuza. You get this big action cutscene, and then as you say, then they move on to the dialogue.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, I wanted like, more action. So
I don't want to just sit here and read. I just want to run around and beat people's asses.
Exactly. I think I remember obviously when I originally bought the Yakuza games on PS2. Yeah. Like, I think just like what you were going on about there, the whole Japanese culture and stuff like that. I was in my sort of, well, I'm saying here I was in my Japanese element here. So you know, I see sort of Japanese. Here I am as a VTuber, like, but as I say,
in your weeb phase.
But I just always remember going into game store and just seeing the cover of the original Yakuza and going, wow, that looks so cool, and just buying it at that stage. And obviously it wasn't a very popular game, so seeing it I was like, oh, let me try it, let's see if it's any good and stuff. And then obviously I just fell in love with the series then, so I did. One fun fact as well, I actually one year I actually cosplayed as Kato Kazuma, so I did. I had a white suit and everything, so I did.
I like that. I would currently I would probably be more able to cosplay as Nishiki because I've got long hair.
No, my hair is quite short. Do you say that way? And the might obviously if I did it now.
Actually, wait, no, I could just cosplay Goro. Because Goro's got a ponytail, just like me.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Just don't go nuts and start killing everybody.
Nah, Goro doesn't kill.
I know, that's true.
He might be hitting people with baseball bats and all that shit, but
just don't go nuts. Just don't go nuts.
No spoilers. No spoilers.
And Oh, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. Let's just say you'd be stalking me everywhere if I dressed as Kiryu Kazuma and you dressed as Goro.
I
That's for, I think, the what was it the remakes. That's the first remake or something like that.
Oh,
That
okay.
happened. So it is.
So,
So he does
Goro becomes
a bit of a stalker.
Majima becomes Kiryu's fucking stalker.
Oh, definitely, definitely.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you should. Well, actually, no. If I was going to say, you should check out a video that recaps the whole Yakuza 0.
Well, I
if you're
first gotta
missing-
finish Yakuza 0.
I know that's true because I don't want any. I don't think there's any spoilers in it, to be honest. But there's a video out there, and basically it says, summing up Yakuza in 3 minutes.
Oh, okay.
It's actually probably one of the best videos I've ever watched. Like there's a bit where the music goes like duh, 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 like that.
Yeah.
And in the video, Goro is actually smashing someone's head against the wall, and the amount of people
on the beat.
exactly on the beat. So that, and everybody comments, "Oh, go, that's just magical." That's
just perfect. That's exactly what
Mhm.
you do things for. Beating people's head in on beat of a song. Hell yeah. I'm all about
that's the way
that.
to do it.
I'm all about that.
Exactly. But if anybody hasn't played Yakuza, now we have 2 people here saying,
Go play it.
check out the game, go play it. If you haven't played it, go play it.
Otherwise, if you don't want to play it, just tune in Monday and Wednesday here on my channel.
Yeah, so you can do that.
and you'll watch me play it and you'll experience it with me.
Exactly. Watch someone play it badly. No, I'm not joking.
Wow. Wow. You know,
Are we joking?
I'm playing on keyboard and mouse and the hardest difficulty. The guy who gave me the game called me a Chad for that. Because I'm playing on the hardest difficulty and keyboard and mouse.
Oh no, I can't say anything. I'm sort of normal gameplay, so because the last thing I want on stream is literally to have a 3-hour stream and I'm stuck in one boss battle for 3 hours.
You know, he actually, my friend who gave me the game said he was surprised that I didn't die once during the fight with Kuze at the end of chapter 1. Because I managed to not die because I stocked up on a fuck ton of inventory on healing items before.
I think I did that. I think I learned my lesson sort of halfway through Yakuza 1 doing that. Like, just stock up as much as you can before you go in. Yeah,
I just always carry like 20 sushi platters on me.
Like, that's the way to do it, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like that meme that was on Twitter a while ago. It's like, you recover 20 times, but when the boss recovers once...
It's like, what the fuck?
That's like, what do you do?
In the middle of the fight,
20 times,
in the middle of the fight, you're just like, wait, hold up, pause, let me just eat this whole ass sushi platter that I bought for like 5,000 yen. Let me just eat this whole thing.
Realism, you know?
And then unpause and like, alright, we're good again, let's fight. Meanwhile, if Kuze has a second bar of health, you're like, wait, what the fuck, this is bullshit.
Always remember that, getting this health down, like the first sort of tough boss battle that had, you know, a way to have more than one health bar. And they got it right down. It's like, hold on, there's another bar in behind it. It's like, what's going on?
What the hell?
And then I always remember sort of as later and later got on in the game, you're thinking, how many health bars does this person have?
Oh, because it just keeps going. There's just another one.
There's like 5 or 6 behind it. It's like, hold on a second here.
Oh my, I'm not looking forward to get to that point. I think at that point I'll be like, okay, 1 bar I'm gonna do in this fighting style, and I'm gonna do a bar in this fighting style, and I'm gonna do a bar in this fighting style.
That's the way to do it. Just make sure you stock up now. That's the main thing.
Yeah. Make sure you got your whole inventory. I was about to say fucking inventory. Yeah, make sure you get your whole fucking, it's a spoonerism. That's actually what it's called. When you fuck things up, when you get things backwards.
I'm like that all the time. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Fun fact to anybody. Also, a quick shout out to anybody who's unsure. Fun fact about me is I actually didn't learn to. I was actually a slow learner to talk. I didn't learn to walk or talk until I was 3, so I was.
Oh damn.
But what do you call it? Here I am today as a
Yeah.
VTuber talking to all of you guys. So if you're ever nervous
Oh, yeah.
about talking stuff like that, give VTubing a go. You know, it does.
Become a
It's definitely
streamer.
helped.
Become a
I know.
streamer, and then you'll learn
Don't
very
pick up-
quick.
Don't pick up my bad habits, though. You know, don't do that. Don't do that now.
Wait, what are your bad habits then?
Well, let's just say some of the stuff I put up. So that's. But I do quite often repeat myself too much. So I do. Oh, and I'm
okay.
terrible. I'm terrible at pronunciations. So I am.
Yeah.
So yeah, the amount of times I've gone in the streams and went, "Hi, such and such,"
I'll just,
and
just blame it on the
just
accent.
butcher your name.
Blame it on the accent.
It's like that'll do. Yeah, just the amount of times people like the likes of say someone I don't really know raids.
Yeah.
Like I don't get too many raids, but someone raids and I go, "Hi, such and such," and I can just completely butcher your name. The amount of times
Oh,
people
no.
come back and said, just say instead, say for talk's sake, let's just say polar bear, just for example.
Yeah.
Don't know how I came up polar bear. Just and I say, and instead of saying polar bear, I say polar bear, and they're just like, just call me bear. I'll do. Like, okay,
You know,
I feel
that
as if
happens. That happens
I
with
just
me a lot.
insulted that poor person.
That happens with me a lot because for some reason a lot of people can't just say "stro" properly in the name, like Zarastro. So then I'll just be like, just Zara. Call me Zara. It's just
That'll
perfectly
do.
fine.
Mhm.
Yeah, just call me Zara, and that's it.
I actually just get a good laugh. What people come up with my name, so that it's like, is it Kyoko or Kyonko? Or sorry, Kyoko, Kyono?
Kyono.
Don't know. Kyono? I was like, who? What? Who's that? Are you speaking to me or are you speaking to someone else?
Next moment, you turn into a prefecture in Japan, just Kyoto. Just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I've had that. We'll just call you Kyoto. It's like,
Yeah, yeah.
well, it's close enough. But yeah,
How do you feel that you've got a couple 100,000 people living in you, Kyoto?
I know. It's kind of strange, you know.
Yeah. But
Yeah, you get used to it.
I mean, you do,
I
yeah.
think you do.
I mean, I'm used to people fucking up the last part of my name, so that's why I'm just so used to people just calling me Zara and just like, well, I'm just like, you can just call me Zara. Like, that's not a nickname I reserve for friends. I'm not like, but my friends call me Zara. No, people I barely know also call me Zara.
Yeah. No, well, I often the only one name. Well, it's fine, so it is, but that is Kyun, because Kyun is basically, obviously, as I said to you before, is the male character. So it's like, no, not quite. Just say Kyo or Kyonko, not Kyun, because Kyun, well,
Kyun.
it is the origin of the name, obviously,
Yeah.
but just call me Kyonko.
But
Kyonko.
what if you go all moe?
Moe?
Yeah, what if you go all moe? Then you've got to go moe Kyun.
Oh jeez. Oh, Kyoko face palm, Oh jeez, terrible.
I had to, but we'll move on from that one. We'll move
Alright.
on. So,
It's been ended, sorry
a
about it.
hypothetical question. If you could
Okay.
rebrand, what would you rebrand to and why?
Well, that's a tough question, so it's because I do like the whole. Well, what I do like are the likes of the dragon VTubers and stuff like that. I just love it. Like, again, shout out to Arrow. Arrow's amazing.
Yeah.
The whole design of the dragons and stuff. Anything with a big tail, honestly. I like tails. Males. Cat VTubers too. I do like cat VTubers. So I do. They're probably my two big ones that if I had to pick, it'd be probably one of those two. Either cat VTuber or like a dragon VTuber. So that.
I want a cat dragon.
There's something for the future.
Or a dragon cat. Actually, no, not a dragon cat. I've got a friend whose name is literally Dragon's Cat.
Dragon. So we got a dragon that purrs then and spits fire.
And just sleeps all day and bumps over stuff
all
on
day.
your shelf.
Yeah. and coughs up furballs.
And the worst of all, it can fly. Imagine a cat that can fly.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no, is the right response.
No, that wouldn't be good now, definitely not. We'll put this out, my partner's cat. She's quite shy, so she is. She's good.
Yeah.
She knows us, obviously. But anybody else, she'll run a mile from. Or if you corner her, she'll literally try and claw you. She'll be like, and all that, so she'll...
Yeah.
So you imagine a flying version of that? That would probably... that would probably destroy the world, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Flying cats, I'm glad they don't exist. Because if they did,
exactly.
We'd all be dead.
Yeah, that's true, that's true. Oh, another one, actually, would be...
Yeah?
And I actually only recently found someone... Well, we actually got to know each other pretty well, too. Shout out to Nep. Nepzilla.
If you say Nep here, I've got a Nep in chat. Well, not right now, but I've got a Nep who's my boy, who's a mod, and also my collab artist, my line artist that I work with.
Well, their design, sorry, I should say, is pretty awesome. So this, because they have.
What did you say was their at?
Nepzilla.
Oh, I see. Kaiju General Nepzilla.
That's him.
I see.
And
I
their
like
whole
it.
design, definitely. But they actually have like 3 versions, so they. So what you see there is the female version. They also have a male version.
Yeah, the male.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And obviously they have like a little
Kaiju version.
Little BB one, so it is, and it's like adorable. So it is.
Oh, okay.
I would love to do like a kaiju one too. Again,
Yeah.
I think again it's the whole tail thing as well.
Yeah.
You know,
The thing I
you
love
know-
about their design is just the fucking the highlights in the hair. Like
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know if you've noticed, but I kind of like highlights in hair.
really now. Have you? I thought that was just the sunlight shining on your hair.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay. No, a lot of people have actually asked me about the highlights, and like if I
Yeah. There's some black.
there's a wee bit of everything in there between, like, it's not just one standard of blue, so then
Yeah.
it's like there's a whole like blue. It's like a tinge. If I actually look at the colors I have, it's like a bit of blue, bit of black, and a bit of white, all sort of gelled in there, so that rather than just being a sort of blank, just a blank color blue. So
Yeah. Which is a common thing, unfortunately, with Viroid.
But I do like the whole colors. So that for someone
It's
who's a
got
bit of a
some
rookie,
color in it, yeah.
someone that's a bit
You
of a
made this
rookie.
one yourself, this model.
Yeah, pretty much. So
Nice.
that the whole hair and stuff like that. I sort of taught myself how to do that.
Oh yeah, no, I like it. I recently
Let it
saw
go.
a thread from what's her name? I think it's Junie. Junie Kodama. She made a tweet a bit ago. Saw it yesterday, but I don't remember how recent the thread is. Yeah, 2 days ago. 2 days ago is when she made the thread. Where it's a 23-part thread where she explains like how you can make your own Viroid.
Oh yes,
model.
I did actually read bits of that, so I did.
Yeah, I shared it on my Twitter if people want to go look for it, or you can just go check out Junie. I'm gonna have her on the show as well at some point. We have been in talks.
Oh, very good, very good.
So,
I'll
yeah.
tune in.
I'll be
Get
sure
pointers
to ask
from her, you know.
Yeah. I'll be sure to ask her about Viroid model making and all that, and maybe eventually I can make my own. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
No
join
promises.
the Viroid club.
Just so that I have a 3D model.
Well, what I actually love about the whole Viroid thing is I actually have Viroid mobile, so I do. I've actually leaned down and grabbed my phone to save the show by my phone on camera, but that doesn't work.
You picked up the phone and showed
I
it to
picked up the phone,
thing,
showed
like,
it,
oh, wait.
like
Oh wait,
This is the phone in my house.
Like, oh wait,
Oh yeah, it doesn't work.
wait.
But the whole Vroid thing is what quite often you'd see me do. What do you call it? Sort of live action tweets.
Oh.
So basically, I put my Vroid, my 3D Vroid character into real life situations.
Yeah.
So basically, what I do, and shout out to the original guys got me on Twitter, Vita Island, because I'm a big Vita collector. So I thought it was a good way to share my Vita collection. So
Yeah.
and that way nobody actually obviously stole the image too, because obviously I'm in the middle of it.
Yeah.
So but it was doing that, sharing my collection that way, and what do you call it? Putting my character in it. So it sort of personalized it more. So it did.
Yeah.
So and then obviously from time to time do like I was away in France there in July, and every other day I was putting tweets up of me on me, the VTuber obviously, on the beach. So I just or somewhere in Nice. I was in Nice, France. So all these different places I was just putting my VTuber in. So it sort of made, instead of always just tweeting games all the time, sort of trying to expand it, and, do different variety of things and stuff like that, and just sort of makes it more interesting rather than just constantly talking games all the time or other things. But that's the one thing I like about Vroid is the whole what do you call it? The doing the whole live action I am here sort of thing.
Yeah.
At some point, yes, I'd love a live 2D. Like I'm looking over at you going, yeah, I'm kind of jealous. But down the line, at some point, obviously, one thing that a lot of people know me for doing is I'm a laptop streamer. So yes, I'm currently on my laptop here.
Yeah.
And it can't quite. When I do collabs. So it's actually run quite really well here tonight. But if I game and stream, it doesn't really work. So it doesn't. So that's why I'm a console streamer rather than a PC streamer.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah.
Because this laptop's actually about 3-year-old. So it's doing pretty well. So everything's running pretty smoothly and all. But that's my main reason for not doing any PC collabs. Well, not as many, obviously.
Okay, yeah, I see.
So yeah, I am a little jealous. At some point, of course, I'd love a live 2D.
Yeah,
it would be kind of cool. But the only downside would be quite like my outfits and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I do change my outfits quite regularly. So I do. So I do sort of this outfit I actually got off Booth. So I did. Good old Booth.
Yeah.
It's funnily enough, it's actually 2-part. Obviously, this isn't actually all one part. I could have got away with not putting that in. So I love how the hand just automatically stopped there. But
I mean, I was assuming when you said that, I was like, yeah, it's probably the bar.
It could have been see-through there. So it could have been
Could have been Monka TOS.
Yeah, that's true.
Then I couldn't have had you on tonight.
Exactly. Yeah. So I did. Slowly but surely, I'm learning the whole. Like, I had no experience in doing any of this Vroid stuff before I became a VTuber. So it got there in the end, and obviously, it actually came out really well. So there is a good.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a good. You can't really. Well, you can sort of. There is a bit of a bounce. So there is.
There's a bounce, yeah.
Sort of. Yeah, there is a bounce. I did have an outfit last year. It was like a little kitty outfit. It had like two cat eyes here. So it did. And it was literally, it jiggled like mad. So it did. People were actually being distracted. So they were during the stream.
Just put 2 googly eyes on the middle of on the nipples.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
And
exactly.
Just, as you move around and bounce around, just eyes going like.
Yeah, exactly. They were just literally going left and right. It's like, okay, that might be a bit too distracting to some people.
No. That's not what you call distracting. That's what you call content.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
That's what people click on.
Good quality content.
Yes, like see, when people click on my thumbnails because I've got a hot anime waifu on there, and then they hear my fucking voice, they're like, oh wait, I came here for a hot anime waifu, now I got a bro? What? I'm like, yeah.
Oh, I'm the same.
welcome.
I'm totally the same. The amount of people that genuinely
Yeah.
didn't know I'm actually surprised I'm a guy. So
Yeah. No,
but
personally, I'm just on a gender bend arc, which may be permanent. Let's just say I drank something. I drank wine once, and now I can't go back.
Oh no! How terrible is that? I'm not complaining.
Terrible. Yeah. Now I gotta drink enough whiskey and Guinness to turn back. You know.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. No, you're amazing the way you are. I have to say, I do love your design. So I do. But
thank you.
Yeah, I do. Oh, of course. Have to compliment the host after all.
Host. Looking for flattery, are we?
Oh yes, of course. I'm not going to deny that, you know.
Looking for brownie points.
Exactly. Maybe you might let me back on again at some point.
Listen, I've not done any returns, and I don't know how I'm gonna do returns because I do not have a script for returnees.
I'm sure at some point, you'll figure something out. So you will.
Possibly, I might do something FNV related, but not exactly FNV. I was thinking of like, you know, at some point I might be able to do like a Saturday show where it's like, you know, I do a normal collab with the person next, or with the person the next day, or whatever the fuck. But yeah.
Yep. No, that'll be a good idea in the future now. So I'd love to do something like a chat show like this yourself, but obviously, you know, I'm not stealing your ideas or anything. Don't worry.
Don't worry.
Don't panic. I'd leave all that to you. It wouldn't be
the first time. It wouldn't be the first time.
No. You're doing a good job.
I haven't seen anybody else who's stolen my ideas get to episode 42.
No. Yeah, there you go.
I'll just beat them by persevering and just continuing and just, you know, keep getting more and more episodes and
that's the way to do it, exactly. What's going to be the 50th one then? Is it going to be a special one? Or are you going to wait till the 100th special?
No idea, honestly. I think it's probably just going to be any good old another episode. I was thinking, I discussed this with my guest from last week, not on stream but off stream. I discussed that I think around 50 I might want to start multi-streaming the episodes on my Twitch as well, to see if that can possibly help the show grow a bit more. Because I know that not a lot of people watch, you know, streams on YouTube, being a YouTube streamer for the last almost 2 years by now.
Yeah.
No,
this is quite. This I'm just looking around here, so a YouTube stream. This is the first time I've been in a YouTube stream, so it looks strange now, so it does.
Don't worry, chat is still on this side.
Oh, it's a go there, down there.
So yeah, it's still there. It's still there.
Hi, chat. Hello. No, definitely. Well, I'll stick with Twitch for now. Obviously, as you know, as I said there, I'm a laptop streamer. So if I went Twitch and Twitter, that would just kill my laptop completely. I
mean, no, streaming to Twitch and YouTube ain't that much more resource intensive. There's a simple plugin you can actually get for OBS called what's it called? It's just multiple. Fuck. Let me see. Docs. That's AC Live Docs. Multiple output. That's all it's called. It's called multiple output by Sora Yuki. It's a free plugin that you can just, you know, add target and then wherever the fuck you want to stream.
No, it would be good maybe down the line. Obviously, once I maybe get a PC or something like that, proper PC.
Yeah.
And then I'd probably consider obviously doing the whole live 2D and multi-stream. Yeah. So that's at some point, you know. Fingers crossed. Well, put it this way. And obviously I spoke to you about this as well. That, I didn't think I'd be here almost a year later. So that.
Yeah.
Like it's 2 days now to my first birthday, my first anniversary. So
yeah.
So
well, I'm about 2 months off from my 2 year.
Ooh, look at you, expert. See, I could have joined you. I could have been the same if I didn't break my laptop.
If you did a regular laptop, yeah.
To drive over my laptop, but oh well. It was meant to be, you know.
Yeah. But oh well. You're still here now.
Exactly.
Did you say
Exactly.
it's 2 days after or 2 days before your 1 year?
2 years before. It's the 4th. Is my birthday or my anniversary.
Oh, the 4th. Aye.
So nearly there. Nearly there.
Do you have plans for what you're gonna do?
No.
Yes. No? Oh, okay. The way you were holding up your finger, you were like,
I was
yes,
trying to make
do.
I was trying to make it dramatic, so I was like, no.
Aye, fair enough.
Maybe I'll do something maybe later in the month, sort of thing. I might do something before the end of the month, because obviously I might do something like a subathon or something like that. Maybe
Aye.
I do have.
It is September.
Well, that's what I mean. I was going to maybe try to do something within this month. So
Yeah. Because it is September, so you know people will be able to afford it a bit more. I think it's about it's a 30% discount.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So exactly. So this is literally the perfect month to do something like that.
Yeah.
So I haven't done one before, so obviously I sort of look into it, and I'll say hopefully. Problem is with subathons, I could just see everybody subbing, and I'd have to do like a 40-hour stream. So I was, and I'd have to ring. I'd have to say, sorry, I can't come into work because I'm still streaming 6 days later.
6 days later, yeah.
But I'm sort of bumming myself up as if I'm going to have 6 days later of all streaming. Unless I do every subscription would be a extra day added on.
Oh my.
I'll
my.
be like European extreme version. So,
bro, I'll just be like, I'm from South Africa. I pay about the equivalent of $2 a sub. I can fuck you over very easily. I pay less than $2 a sub actually, because it's currently like 27 rand, and the rand to the dollar is 16 rand for $1. So $2 would equal 32. And with September, it's under 32. It's at 27. So that means I am literally paying less than $2.
You could literally go nuts. So you could.
So with $10, I can literally fucking make you go 5 days.
Oh no! Well, you can always call in early and put a few down there. Not trying to push you into that.
See, I would if I wasn't broke right now.
Yeah, I know. I feel you. I keep buying too much art.
Yeah. No, I don't. I've been busy with so I do rigging. I did my own live 2D here, not the art, but the rigging. And I've been stuck with one model for about like 2 to 3 months because it's been giving a lot of issues, a lot of IRL stuff as well, working along with it. Recently I've been helping my father a lot with his business. So that's kept me busy and kept me from my stuff, and then also just motivation, just being in the dumps, because I feel kind of burnt out on rigging, but I can't afford to take a break because as I say, I can't afford it. Yeah, because 1, somebody's waiting. 2, I'm broke. 3, I need cash. 4, there's other people in the queue.
And where is my rig, etc., etc. No, I know what you mean.
Yeah. I mean, luckily the people in the queue right now, they are very patient, and they have been very patient, and they're good friends of mine, and I'm glad that they're not like on my case about it. But I also feel bad because I'm like, I've kept you waiting for so long. The money you paid me has already been spent like a month ago because I was busy, and you paid me in advance. You paid me in advance, and I can't refund that because you paid me in advance.
Oopsie.
So,
no, that's easy done.
Yeah.
Even the whole points thing, I'm like, I put my points on my stream to 15k. So I did.
Oh yeah.
To get artwork with me.
Oh.
Because I honestly thought, nah, nobody's gonna stick around for 15k. And I think I have 5 people on my waiting list now to get artwork with. It's like, oh. It's like, yeah, I need to. In some ways, I want to. It might be a bit low, but I'm sort of thinking to myself, I want to put it up.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm sure someone else is like at 13k, and I don't want to be a real pain and just put it up, just before. You can imagine having, the goal's 15k, and then obviously putting up like, you put up the 30 or something, badness.
Yeah, that's kind
you
of
kind of feel bad.
Otherwise, you could also probably just like make it like, okay, there's a 30k version and there's a 15k version that'll disappear in like a couple months.
That's true. That's true. I do know my good friend Ewan.
Yeah.
My good friend Ewan, he has it set up pretty well. He's got it like standard. Say for toxic standards 15k, and then he's got like a 18. I don't know what's going on in my hand there. My hand hadn't moved, but then he has obviously let's just say the non-SEO version. So shall we say? Like
non-say so. I see.
At 50k, so he does.
Yeah.
Which is a good way to do it. So it is.
So that way you get normal art.
Like that. Exactly. So if you really love me, then you'll want to go all out and go to the 50k. So there's maybe something down the line I'll have to add in. So well, but obviously like yourself, because you're working, and stuff like that. I work 6 days a week, so I do. Yeah. Obviously it's quite hard to try and squeeze all these wee things in. So this. And and touch grass and all that too.
We don't have time for that.
No, I can forget that most of the time.
We don't have time for touching grass. There's no time for it. Unless you're like just crossing it, like walking somewhere on the way to something else, and there's coincidentally grass there as well. Then sure, just bend down and like stroke it a bit.
Exactly.
Otherwise, nah, I ain't going out of my way.
No, exactly. Hard to. It's overhyped. So that's overhyped.
Yeah. Actually, I actually touch grass every time before I stream.
Do you actually?
I actually have to, yeah. So I'm still living with my parents, right? Because it's 2022 and living on your own is hella expensive, and I'm 21, so it's not gonna fucking happen. So
I know.
I've got chores that I need to do, and they're like, okay, you know what? Just to make sure that you actually do the chores before you start the stream, you have to feed the dogs their midday food. Because they get food in the morning when my mother goes to work. They get food in the midday when my mother's at work and I'm at home, and then they get food at the PM when my mother comes home.
Yeah.
So before I stream, which I usually stream either 12 to 4 or 2 to 6 PM, I have to go feed the dogs, and
otherwise midstream we'll be hearing
yes. And I need to go pick up the dog poop in the yard. We've got a poop. We've got like one of those poop scoops. We just call it a poop scoop. I don't know if that's actually the word for it, but
pooper scooper.
The pooper scooper. It gets the name. The name explains what it is. So I have to do that. So I have to go out to the yard and I touch grass then. Through my socks, through my socks.
The way you said pooper scooper was so Irish there too.
Pooper scooper.
Pooper scooper.
It's because you said it.
Pooper scooper.
It's because you said it.
I know. Jeez, you really are picking up my accent. Please don't.
I specifically said it that way that time. Don't worry.
That's okay. Starting to worry about you there. So.
Not the pooper scooper. It's because you said it. I did that. The pooper scooper was accidental. That one, yeah. I am picking up your accent a tiny bit. A wee bit.
Wee teeny bit.
Yeah.
Wee.
Yeah, wee.
Good again.
But
we're now moving on to the French stream, so we are.
Oh no, not the French.
Bonjour, everyone. Welcome to the stream.
I'm gonna lose all my subs. I'm gonna lose everyone. I'm gonna lose all my subs. Nobody likes the French.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
I'm joking. There are some French people who are cool.
Exactly.
Goddamn, are they limited?
Shout out to Raku. He's awesome.
One cool French person. Now find me another.
Exactly. The problem with my friends is they all have very similar names. My VTuber friends, they all have quite similar names. So we've got Ruka, we've got Raku, Hold on. Hold on, take my hand. We've got Ruka. We've got Raku. Then we've got Remy.
Yeah.
And then who's the other one?
Arrow.
There's another one there. Arrow. So they're all quite similar names. So they are.
Yeah.
Well, the first three especially.
Yeah. Well,
Like the amount of times I've written the wrong name.
Well, now
It's
I'm
like,
there.
who?
Now I'm there, and now there's like, you know, just random fucking Z in there. There's Zara.
No, you're okay. There's not too many Zs. I know now.
Yeah.
I do know a Zara now. Zara.
Oh, yeah. A Zara.
So
Oh,
Zara.
Zera.
yeah.
Wait,
So it's very similar,
which
actually.
Zera? I know a Zera, actually.
Funnily enough, they're a Dragon VTuber too. So they are.
Which one?
Let's see.
What's their ad?
Hang on. My Twitter app is broken. Where is he? There. Where is he? That's not his tag. Hold on, I can't find his tag now. This is basically what happens on a Kyonko live stream. You end up Dragon Zeras. There we go. Dragon Zeras.
Okay, wait, let me see. Dragon Zera. Oh, I see. Dragon Zeros. Okay. I
So it's
see.
quite similar.
The Drago Lich King. When I clicked on his thing, did it take me to like the middle of his feed?
That happens to mine all the time. Don't worry. I've somehow broken my Twitter app, so I have to go through the internet, obviously the internet browser that way.
Yeah.
I don't know what I've done to my Twitter app. It literally keeps crashing constantly. So I just have to go through it.
Dead.
So it's like forget. But the problem is, if I get notifications on my phone
Yeah.
from Twitter, I click on it, and obviously it goes to the Twitter app, which
And then
then
breaks.
crashes. So
And then it clears the notification.
no, that's the worst thing. And then you've
Yeah.
all list of notifications. Where did I get to on them? Then you feel bad if you've left someone out. That specifically tagged you in something. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
whoops.
I was like,
Alright.
oh shit, I missed that. My bad.
Mhm.
My bad.
Or it's one I did miss out on. I think it was like 3 days later. I realized was they made fan artwork of me. I was like,
Oh no.
okay, I feel really bad. So
Oh no.
but yeah, that was that. Yeah, that's so annoying about Twitter sometimes with me.
Yeah.
So it is.
Bird app
So-
is quite annoying every now and
Yeah.
then. But
But I do like it. I have to say.
it's a fun cursed app to be on. It's a fun
Yeah.
cesspit.
Exactly.
Like
But hey, look-
I always describe Twitter
look
as a
at- look
cesspit
at
because
Matt.
that's what it is. Because Twitter is just a cesspit. But, you know, sometimes there's a good side of it. It's a very
Yeah.
small and brief good side, but sometimes it shows.
Well, here's one example here. You know,
What,
You
me?
say you get those.
Me?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's pointing
Ah.
at you, not me.
Okay. Okay. I'll take it. Flattering the
go.
host again. Aye.
Exactly.
You know, well, we'll move on to the next question because it's
Okay,
been
what?
about 2 hours and I've run
Is there
out of
anybody left?
something to drink.
Same. I need to grab my tin of juice is literally just out of reach, and it's quite annoying.
Yeah, no, if I want to go pour myself another drink, I gotta go all the way to the bar, and I'm not going out to the bar while the studio doors are still open, so I first gotta lock it down. Oh yeah. And
Apologies to anybody that thought this was going to be a quick stream. Sorry, I do apologize.
no,
I
it's
do
never.
ramble on too much.
It's never. The minimum is an hour. The longest I've had has been. What was the longest? I know it was with Secret Subject. Secret Subject broke the longest time that I've done an interview. And that was. Let me quickly find it. 3 hours and 20 minutes.
Oh, jeez, where are we?
We are currently on 1 hour and 54 minutes. About to go to 1 hour and 55.
Ooh, not bad,
Yeah.
not bad. Though.
Not bad.
To be
not bad.
honest, for someone doing their first ever interview, that's not bad.
Yeah. It also helps that we're literally just chatting.
Yeah, exactly. I always
That's all that
remember.
this is.
I always remember my debut. So that
Yeah.
my debut, I was always scared in case because your first time doing it, obviously.
Yeah.
You sort of said to yourself, is this going to be like a 5-minute stream, 10-minute stream, 20 minutes at most? I end up my debut stream was an hour and 35 minutes, so it was for little old me.
I don't even remember how long my original debut was because it's been so fucking long ago. Can I even go back to then? Let me see if I can sort by date uploaded oldest. I can. Date oldest. It was 58 minutes.
Yeah, that's pretty good going there.
Yeah.
So
and then my
like your first stream.
Yeah, and then my 2.0 debut, which was last year, October 29th, on my 1-year anniversary. Was where is it? An hour and 15. Yeah,
That's pretty good going now. So this.
and then my gender bend on my 21st birthday on the 24th of May of this year was where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I'm not seeing it.
How can you not find that beautiful face of yours? Yes, I really am.
Because I need to keep
Sucking up to him
scrolling.
here, you know.
Yeah,
I really
I've
sucking up
noticed.
to him here.
I've noticed. No, not then. Actually, I could probably just have sorted by most popular. Oh, I think I've found the area where I started using a lot of the gender bend profile pics for the stuff. Bro, where the fuck has it gone? That's disappeared. 3 months ago. 3 months ago.
Copyright.
There it is. Yeah, the 2.0 or the gender bend debut. Guess how long it was? So the original one was 58. The 2.0 was an hour and 15. Guess how long
15.
the gender bend was?
Well, the gender bender won't be, let's just say, more fun. So it is. So
Yeah.
I would say 2 hours. Did you hit 2 hours?
9 hours and 46 minutes.
What?
I tried doing a donathon.
Oh jeez.
with the stress being on tried.
Oh my god. Oh jeez.
I mean, I managed to get $69.42. So
That'll do, that's not bad.
it added to some hours because I said the timer will start at. The timer started at 8 hours, and they raised it up to 9 hours and 46 minutes.
That's pretty good going there.
And I capped it at 36, but it didn't get to 36.
Oh well. Well, 9's pretty decent. I haven't hit 9 now. I've done, I think the longest I've done is 5 hours, so this. Yeah. Just because obviously I'm working all week, obviously, and then the only free day I've got is Sunday. All day.
Yeah.
So it is. So doing my streams at night, I'm usually 3 hours, 30 minutes normally. So I am every stream.
I mean, my usual stream time is also like 4 hours. That's my usual gaming time. My Mondays and Wednesdays.
Well, that's pretty good goal. I'd love to try and go that long. So whether I can keep an audience for 9 hours, another story. But the fact that I'm here and I've been able to chat to you so long, I must be doing something right. Yeah. Must be doing something right, you know.
It also helps when there's actually somebody with you here, like speaking voice to voice.
Yeah.
Other than keeping somebody in chat, because it's different. It's different speaking to somebody in chat versus speaking to somebody like like this.
And by the way, chat, we do love you, so we do.
We don't. We haven't spoken to chat one time this stream because that's how we do it here.
Oh, that's true. No, that's okay. Sorry. All right. Let's just ignore chat for now then.
Yeah. Also, for some reason, the bot hasn't posted a single message from what it was supposed to. Like, I've got a bunch of timers set up and it just hasn't done shit.
Doesn't work.
The bots on YouTube just don't always work, unfortunately. But oh well.
Oh well.
Yeah,
we're here.
We'll move on to the next question. We've gone on quite a bunch of tangents. We've still got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. About 7 more questions to go. So I think by the time we wrap those up, it'll be at least like 2.5 hours. I might be able to break us that course. Who knows? Maybe. But yeah, no, we might. I think if we don't go on too many tangents, we can go about 2.5 hours maybe. But yeah, so first question on that list of 7. Why did you start making content? Why did you start streaming?
Why did I start streaming?
Yeah.
Well, basically, I think the thing is with me being a older VTuber, obviously.
Yeah.
As we'll not mention my age again, it's rude to ask a girl's age,
A V-boomer,
Exactly.
as we would call it.
Most people I knew sort of grew out of video games and stuff like that. So
Oh, yeah.
that's kind of why I decided to be a content creator and stuff like that. So I could actually talk to people about stuff I like.
Yeah.
So I did, and basically try and reach out to people. And honestly, I'm surprised that it's done so well. So it has. Like, to be honest, my what do you call it? I'm probably going to go off another hour here. My target, I set 5 targets. So I did, obviously, at the start of the year, like everybody did that. And what was one of my targets was to reach 5,000 followers by the end of this year. So I kind of slightly beat that. Just slightly. But the fact that I'm able to sort of just talk about stuff I enjoy. So that's obviously where I work. Nobody really likes video games and anime.
Yeah.
And let's just say if I start talking to people, oh yeah, imagine a gender bent version of me. They just look at you. They'd be like, "What the? He needs to go into home. He needs to go into asylum." So he does. So that's partially why I became a content creator. So I could just talk crap. So I guess just talk the crap that I enjoy.
Yeah, with people who might actually kind of care.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why I became a content creator. So it was just I can talk to people about stuff I actually enjoy. So that
to find a community.
Exactly, and somehow, some amazing miracle I have. So I have an amazing community. So yeah, that's the main reason why I became a content creator. So that just to literally talk about what I enjoy. So there you go. There's that one. So that's for you.
Aye. Yeah.
I'm sure many people will be in the same boat.
Yeah. I mean, personally, I just started streaming because I missed content creation because I started doing videos in 2018. Stopped at the beginning of 2019. You can't watch any of them. I've said this previously, but I'm saying it again. You can't go watch them. They're privated. Actually, no, they're unlisted. So if you somehow, somewhere find a link, you can. But good luck.
Hello, Google. Hello, Google.
Luck. No, it's unlisted. Well, look it up.
Oh, I'll find a way,
Maybe.
I am an Android. I can work things out, so I can just wait and see.
Well, you're just gonna find some cringe Fortnite content, so with a 17-year-old me with a shitty headphone mic. So
17.
Yeah.
Be that age again, It's actually quite scary. You saying 17, that's next year, that's double my age. That's quite scary to think. I'll hit 17 twice.
Yeah.
I don't like thinking about that now, actually. Oh, geez, I've just depressed myself.
You just depressed yourself.
Oh well.
And then 2 years from then, it would be 18 twice?
18 twice. Celebrating my 18th twice.
Yeah.
Actually, now did you say that? Hold on.
You're looking forward to it. You're looking forward to your 36th.
No.
No?
Being the youngest in the family, I've always thought that, I always thought that I have a mind of, well, to be honest, I have the mind of a 17-year-old,
Oh, yeah.
So when someone says to me, how old are you? And I actually have to stop and think for a few seconds, like, what age am I? No, I'm not the age I think I am. I'm actually such and such an age.
Yeah.
I am teen.
I'm just like, I'm happy to be 21. I'm legal wherever. So,
yeah, exactly. But
I mean, my birth year also makes it easy or very difficult to forget because it's 2001. So it's literally just whatever year it is, -1.
That's actually quite scary because now, see what you say it, you never experienced the 20th century.
Oh yeah, no, I haven't.
That's quite scary. I just so people know, I'm an 80s child, so I am. So yay, 1989, so I am. So I actually lived through the whole way through the 90s as well.
Yeah.
But I can say that, like, my partner and I just laugh, so they, because I just say to her all the time, you know, I'm an 80s child. So I'm just like, you were born the last 6 months of it. It's like, my birth certificate says 1989, so I'm an 80s child, 80s. So you can't say anything.
You're like You're like people who are born in fucking 1999 trying to say, yeah, no, we're a millennial. I'm a millennial.
Oh yes, no, I experienced 20th century. Yeah,
for like all of 10 minutes.
Exactly.
Shut your bitch ass up.
I know. Oh yeah, no, that is actually quite scary. Like, what do you call it? When I'm in work and stuff, I would get people's driver's licenses and stuff. And obviously over here to learn to drive, you have to be 17. Yeah. So I'm getting driver's license now with 2004. And you're sitting going, ooh, nice 17. Like, to me, that's not that long ago. Yeah, but you're sitting going, wow, that's that long ago now. So that's all these people are driving.
Meanwhile, with me, my drivers that I literally just took out got issued in 2019. On the 24th of the 8th. So that's 3 months. Directly 3 months after my birthday. Yeah. Is when I got my drivers. And it expires in 2024 on the 23rd of the 8th.
It's not far away now. Be careful.
It isn't too far away now. It's I've already gone halfway through. And I've put on a lot of kilos on my car.
On your car? So, fair.
Yeah. What do you mean?
No.
What do you mean on my car?
Your car or you?
No, I weigh like mid-60s.
Oh, that's fair.
But I'm actually...
to be honest, I actually thought you were going to say I put on a lot of kilos, so that I thought that's what you were going to say. I was like, no, you're not. No, you're not.
No. I put a lot of kilometers on my car since then.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Actually, no, the thing that I found weird...
Just think how many kilometers are in my car.
You're probably like on your second.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
But sorry, go on.
Yeah. Fuck, I forgot what I want to say.
I do all the time with people.
Oh well. Don't matter if I forgot. Yeah, we'll move on to the next question.
Wait till you get to your 30s.
Right, I remember what I wanted to say now. So a thing that I find weird about the UK, right? I'm not sure if Northern Ireland does this too, but the British, specifically the people from the UK, they speak in like kilograms and meters and all of that. But then they use then they use miles and miles per hour.
Yeah, miles per hour. Yes.
And I'm like, why?
Well, do you know what's really confusing?
Yeah.
Being in Northern Ireland.
Yeah.
We basically adopted the UK's whole miles and stuff like that. So we have. But if you drive over the border to the south of Ireland,
they use kilometers.
It's kilometers. So
yeah.
And kilometers an hour and everything too. So it's like the thing is with the good thing about going from miles to kilometers is kilometers goes down quicker than miles. So it does. So you get to your destination quicker. At least it feels that way. So it does.
Driving
so instead of 20 miles,
driving 100 kilometers feels a lot better than driving 60 miles.
No, exactly. But well, sure. The whole thing of I remember someone actually flew in. I think they were from England, obviously, and they went down south, and obviously they got done for speeding. And they turned around and said, "But the sign says 120, so it does." It's like, no, not miles per hour. That's kilometers now. It was the whole. Oh, it was all over the papers for a while. So it was like how this person couldn't tell the difference between kilometers and miles.
Yeah.
But you can just
think-
imagine someone driving down 120 mile an hour. But
I
the
think
sign says that.
I think you clearly feel the difference between 120 miles per hour and 120 kilometers per hour.
Kilometers now.
That's a pretty big difference.
Just slightly.
What is the difference? Let me check, actually.
It's about 75 miles an hour. 75 miles an hour is 120 kilometers an hour, I think, from memory.
Okay, wait. Kilometers per hour. 120 kilometers per hour is 75. Yeah, about 74.5 miles per hour.
Yeah.
So going 120 miles per hour
Double the speed limit.
is a lot.
It's quite a lot, yeah.
Why is it not letting me swap the conversion? Yeah, I need to go back and search MPH to KPH. So then
It's quite different.
120 miles per hour.
Probably like 200.
Oh god, that's like 193 kilometers per hour.
Yeah. Honest officer was saying that in the side.
If I was going 70 kilometers per hour over the speed limit.
Whoops. That
Oh,
sounds
that's
something
jail
I'd probably
time.
do.
That's jail time. That's jail time right there.
Just slightly. Honest officer. I can just imagine someone turning around the officer and saying that. I think the officer would just look at you and just handcuff you and just put you in the back and, put you in the asylum as well.
Yeah. No more license for you, it's gone.
No, exactly.
But honestly, kind of a valid excuse, not gonna lie. Kind of a valid excuse. I gotta remember that one. Whenever I'm in a fucking actually no, but it doesn't matter.
No, because it'd be the other way around. You'd be going super slow.
The car that you're driving is still gonna be in the same fucking speed. No?
Well,
it only works if you go from kilos to miles.
Well,
no, from miles to kilos.
What do you call why do I keep saying what do you call the Northern Ireland has a slightly different speed limit to the Republic of Ireland, so it does, because it is 70 up here, and then it's 60, and then it's 75, obviously.
75.
So there's like a 5 mile an hour. Like they didn't even come to an agreement on the speed limit over here, so that.
Yeah. So it's 70 miles per hour in Northern Ireland, and then it's 75 kilometers per hour in
no, 75
mainland.
miles per hour. Well, if you want to convert it over to miles per hour, it's 70 miles per hour.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
75
actually
miles per hour.
Wait.
Or in your case, I think it's 110, 120.
Yeah, 120 makes sense because that's what the speed limit is on the freeway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you would understand that more, obviously.
Yeah.
You're probably sitting going.
Yeah, no. We use purely metrical system. We don't use any imperial units.
We're just awkward. We're just odd over here.
Yeah. Only time I use imperial units is when I'm speaking to Americans. Or Brits. In some cases. Like, no.
No, exactly. Yeah, Northern Irish, you know how we are.
Yeah, I know. Fucking Englanders. Bruh.
Well.
Right. Question. What is your preferred type of content to make? So I know you said you play console games a lot. What has been some of your favorite games that you've played? Or streamed, rather?
Streamed? Yeah. Well, I did enjoy... But my very first stream was Galgun, so it was.
Oh.
And that was quite a fun game. That's a pretty fun game. So the only problem was, because that was my first stream, it lagged like mad. So it did. So I do hope
okay. Yeah.
Because I forgot to optimize everything, so I did. I was like,
yeah. Every time I play a new game, I either I would spend the first like 30 minutes of the stream fucking toying with settings to make sure that everything's right, or I will go in beforehand and just be like, okay, everything goes to medium, and then once I'm in game, then I'll test it again and mess around with the settings. Like if I get a solid 60 on medium, I'll be like, maybe I can push it a bit more.
Try it and see, and then it just lags like mad.
Yeah,
sometimes
then
that
it
happens.
lags the fuck out, and then the game crashes. And I'm like, ah, fuck me.
Sometimes when I stream on the console and stuff like that, obviously, again, talking about the laptop,
Yeah.
sometimes if I move my hands too much, the stream just goes nuts. So it just lags like mad. So it does, but it seems to be fine tonight. So it does. I'm just testing, just doing a quick test there, as you say.
I think it's because you're not streaming.
Yeah, well, actually, I forgot about that. Duh.
That probably helps
That's why
a bit.
it's running so well.
You're just screen sharing it here on Discord.
Yeah, whoops. So the fact that I'm lagging, then that's really not a good sign.
Yeah.
But what other games have been playing? I actually played the whole way through Uncharted, so I did. Like, I started that in
just PlayStation.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, wait, I found you when you were streaming Uncharted.
Did you?
I tuned in at some point when you were streaming Uncharted. I remember now.
And then you left quickly and went, "Oh my goodness, no."
Well, no, I was
you
lurking.
Play that game properly.
I'm a lurker.
I appreciate it.
I'm a lurker. I'll like sit and chat for 10 to 15 minutes, sometimes longer. And then I'll just be like, I'm bored, but I'm not saying I'm bored. I'm just gonna, I've got something to do. I lurk.
Well, I do appreciate all my lurkers too. So do.
Don't worry, so do I. Lurkers are cool.
Exactly. Thumbs up to lurkers. We love you.
Hell yeah.
Put your thumbs up. Oh no, you can't. Sorry.
Wow.
That was bad.
Wow. You had to, huh? You know, wow,
Right.
I do have a Zara approve emote in my Discord. But I can, I'm gonna send it to you right now so that you can see it. If I can, let me just stickers. There we go. Zara approve.
Oh, I see.
That's of my 2.0 model. That's not of my gender bend. The character.
That's cool. I do like that now. I do like that.
The only one that I don't have, or that I have that's in my gender bend form is this one. Well, not like this.
No.
My not like Zara. That? Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
In case anybody's wondering, this is what it is. I'll do the demo here. So
that's the emote. Yeah, it's not like this. If y'all are using the extension by Ludwig, you can also just do that in chat, and then you have your very own not like this in chat. That's only for Ludwig extension users. Truffle.vip. Go check it out. Pretty cool.
There you go. Nice plug in there. Say, gotta learn from the experts here.
That's how we plug. And that's not even my thing that I'm plugging.
Oh well. Have to start somewhere.
Yeah. I mean, I already did my plugs earlier. I'll do it again later.
Oh, fair enough. I'm just trying to think what other games were. Oh, I'll tell you what was a lot of fun to stream was Senra and Kagura. Peachy Beachy Splashy. Or Peach Beach.
Is that TOS friendly?
Yes, because all the censoring stuff like that.
Okay.
I didn't, but it's not. No, you can get away with it. Well, I've gotten away with it. I could just see everybody else getting banned. Everybody's gone. Whoops, wasn't me.
Oh wait, no, I was confusing it. I was confusing Senra and Kagura with Nekopara. I'm not sure if Nekopara is entirely TOS friendly. I think there are some parts where it ain't, but I don't know. I'm not speaking from experience.
Yeah. I
think
I tried streaming. I can't remember what I tried streaming. It was a while ago now. I can't remember the game, but didn't. Oh, was it thing gone? Oh no, it was. What was it? It was a BN. So it was. I was playing, and of course, didn't I go check out the extra content? And there's let's just say uncensored stuff.
I saw that you've been playing Saints Row, the new one, recently. What are your thoughts so far?
It's okay. it's not Saints Row. It's not the good old Saints Row.
It's overhyped.
That we know and love.
It was overhyped.
Yeah, pretty much.
The boss factory is the only cool thing about it.
Exactly, and I kind of created my avatar in it, so which was kind of cool.
I made mine in the boss factory when it came out as well, some time ago, and I was like, dude, this looks so fucking good. If this is any representation of what the game is actually like, other than just the boss factory, like it's gonna be cool, and I can't wait. And then
you got the game.
And then it released. No, I haven't even gotten the game yet.
No,
I wanted to, and then I was like, you know what? I'll just wait for the reviews because I can't afford it right now either. So you know, I'll just wait for the reviews.
That's a good thing.
And then they all just came in, and everybody was like, yeah, no, it's not Saints Row. It's not deserving of this title.
No, it would be average, I would say. If it wasn't, I actually watched a video today.
Yeah.
And as they actually explained why there's so much hate in Saints Row Saints Row, and I think I have to agree. What they said was Saints Row took the Mickey out of everybody, took the P out of everyone. I'll not say the word live and stream, just in case,
they took the piss out of it.
Yeah. Okay, you said this. Wasn't sure if I'm allowed to curse on stream.
Oh, bro, what do you mean? I've been swearing like a sailor.
Well, that's true.
I'm here with a fucking Irishman. Of course I'm going to swear.
Well, that's true. That's true. But what do you call it? Was the whole fact, as they said, Saints Row took the piss out of everybody.
Yes. Now
and
they
then
can't.
The whole fact, now they can't because the game is so bad.
Yeah.
That everybody's now taking the piss out of it. So
yeah.
So yeah, I think that I do have to agree that is probably why everybody hates it so much. So as you say, the character creation end of it, brilliant.
Yes. And that's it.
although it is odd on the fact that you don't go to an image that's designed. You basically just load your phone up and you can change your outfit there and stuff like that, which I thought was a bit
that's weird.
Yeah, it was a bit because it was always fun to try and find it.
This seems like a game that I would just play off stream. Like I started to stream on Saints Row the 3rd remastered. I started the stream series on that, but after the first and second streams, when I was streaming, for some reason the game's performance just went to absolute shit, and the FPS would drop to like 15 frames a second. And it's unplayable like that because that affects how fast and how well you can aim and all that. And there's physical lag. It feels like render lag instead of anything else. And when I went off stream to test it worked perfectly fine. So I was just like, you know what? It's also not the best game to stream because I don't know. There's just a lot of the same stuff. It's Saints Row. It's not really that story focused. You're there for the gameplay and the chaos, and that's it.
Well, the game I actually quite enjoyed. 2's probably the best one in the series because it's most grounded. But 3 was good because it was wacky, so it was.
Yeah.
4 was a bit OTT, so it was. I did enjoy it.
Yeah.
I did platinum it on the PlayStation, but it was very OTT, so it was.
Yeah.
But it was fun. It was fun. That was
I don't remember which other Saints Row I played. There was it was either 2 or 4 that I played before I played 3 or the 3rd. But I don't remember.
No,
I just remember I enjoyed that one a lot.
Yeah, I did actually, obviously being a console streamer, I did actually platinum 3 and a platinum 4 and a platinum Gats out of hell. So that actually they were fun to play and it was fun to get the platinums as such, but it wasn't it wasn't the Saints Row as Saints Row 2 obviously. But I know they were obviously trying to get away from the whole GTA clone sort of end of things, so it did go a bit out of this world, should we say.
Yeah. But honestly, I know that GTA clone is not a good thing, really, that you don't want your game to like be known as like, the GTA clone.
Yeah.
But getting a new GTA clone wouldn't be bad because the fact of the matter is that the last GTA came out in 2013. That's nearly a decade ago. I know it is. So getting a new GTA clone, if done right, like GTA 5 single player was, if done right,
Yeah.
it's just a good game.
Exactly. When you think the PS2 era, you had 5 GTAs, different GTAs. You had 3 Vice City and San Andreas, and then obviously you had Liberty City Stories and Vice City Stories.
Yeah.
So you did all on one console.
Yeah.
Yeah. PS, as someone said, you had 3 main games. Obviously, you had 3 Vice City and San Andreas.
Yeah.
As someone said, you had 3 games on one console. Now
But
with
isn't
GTA
3
5,
Liberty City?
3 is
Yeah.
Liberty City.
Yeah.
So it was. But as someone said, PS2 you had 3 GTAs. GTA 5 is on 3 consoles. And you're sitting going, that's actually very true. So this,
Yeah.
like, it's actually quite scary how long 5's been going on. And don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
5 was decent. It was fun when it came out, but
Yeah.
3 generations old now. It's kind of
It's kind
is
of
drawn out now.
fucking dead, and people are still somehow playing online.
and still, it's still one of the best shark cards and stuff. People are still buying them in
Yeah.
the bucket loads. So yeah.
See, I would understand the only way that I would get back into playing GTA Online, because I used to play it a lot with my buddies. The only way I would get back in now if I was able to get onto like NoPixel. If I was able to get into the NoPixel RP servers and stuff. Because those are kind of cool, and the tech that they have on it, and just like the mods or whatever the fuck, how it works. It's just cool, and I love it.
Yeah, no, exactly. No, it is all. That's one thing from the console point of view. We're very, very jealous of you, are.
Yeah.
The whole modding end of things. So it is. Like there is this across a lot of games. There's so much stuff I'd love to do, obviously, but yeah, my little laptop wouldn't be able to stream it properly.
Yeah. I actually haven't modded something in ages.
I'll stick to modifying and Need for Speed. That's as far as I go.
Yeah.
But sorry, go on.
Yeah, no, I think I kind of wrapped it up. Yeah, but unfortunately, with how limited NoPixel is, and how how locked the access to it is, and how it's restricted to big content creators basically, or rather they get preferential treatment, rather. I think it's not easy to get in, so yeah,
you'll get there. Look, you're doing well here, so yeah, you'll get there. No, I'm not.
Eventually, eventually, but by the time that happens, GTA 7 will already be out.
I was gonna say GTA. Next GTA will be out by then.
Yeah, next GTA.
Then my legend.
GTA 6. Apparently, I know that there's been a lot more rumors about GTA 6 recently, and I think it's actually been a bit confirmed. What do you think of the idea of 2 main protagonists being in like a, what's it called? Not Jekyll and Hyde. Bonnie and Clyde. That's what I was thinking of. Not Jekyll and Hyde, but Bonnie and Clyde. Yeah. Where there's a female and male protagonist or 2 tutor agonists that have like a Bonnie and Clyde relationship.
It would be quite good now. So it
would
be
be
interesting
cool,
way to do it.
And I think it's in a new place. I don't think it's going to be reusing like Vice City, Liberty City, or San Andreas.
Yeah, but fun fact.
Yeah.
Rockstar have always stuck with those 3 cities. So they have.
They have, yeah.
Like even GTA 1. GTA 1 had Liberty City, San Andreas, and Vice City as the 3 cities. So it was.
Oh damn.
And the only one I haven't played. Fun fact, can't remember 2 city, so I can't. But the only other one I'd love to see come back would be London. GTA London would be pretty awesome.
GTA London?
You've not played GTA London?
No, I have not.
You've not heard of GTA London?
Of it, no.
Really?
No. I'm assuming you're just running around with a shank.
Well, pretty much. Oh yeah, calling black cabs and everything. So yeah.
Yeah. Running around with a shank, just walking around, fucking get it, bruv.
The cuts. Oh, that actually just reminds me of the cutscenes too. of GTA London. Oh, they are the worst English accents ever, and they're terrible. So they're like, what about you, mate? What are you doing, mate? And it's like, no, it's like they could have just got someone in from England to do it, but no.
Mate is more Aussie than British.
Well, that's true. That's true. But I'd love to try and look up the cutscene, but the accents in it are terrible. So they are.
Yeah.
But it's the old top-down view to this, because it's obviously GTA 3.
I saw. It's an expansion from GTA 1
Two.
from 1997. That game's 4 years. That game's 4 years older than me.
That's actually quite scary.
Let that sink in. Game's 4 years older than me. And also, I just checked. GTA 6 is in a version of Miami.
Back to Vice City again, which is.
Okay, yeah, it is back to Vice City. So Miami is.
There you go. Reusing the old city again.
The post suggests that GTA 6 is codenamed Project Americas and will be set in Vice City and a new city based on Rio de Janeiro.
Oh,
that's cool. Because I think I remember reading or hearing somewhere that the female protagonist is Hispanic.
Interesting.
Which is cool, and I don't know about the male character.
He's probably British with a terrible accent. They brought him back from GTA London, so
yeah. He'll just be running around Rio or Vice City with a fucking shank. Run around. Yeah,
I'd buy it day one, definitely now, so
definitely. I would buy it just for the bad accent.
Exactly.
Rockstar, if you're watching, take notes.
Yeah, exactly. You should check that out after the stream.
And please don't try and fucking don't try and hold your humor back because of fears of cancel culture. People know it's GTA. If somebody gets offended by GTA, that is 100% their fault.
Exactly, but that's why GTA became popular, because of that.
And I think that's also maybe something that the latest Saints Row suffers from now.
A lot of people are doing that now, you see. A lot of people are just trying to stay away in case they offend people, you know. Yeah,
try and be PC instead of trying to actually be funny at the risk of not being PC. But you see, it's a fucking game. If people get offended by a game, and it's like, unless it's like obviously something obviously offensive, but if the game is a joke, come on.
Oh, I know exactly.
No, I know. I'm not really the type of the person who can say this. People will be like, yeah, but you're cis white hit male. I don't have any issues with it, but you know. But yeah, oh well. I guess that's my privilege speaking. That's me wanting better games, more funnier games. Come on.
Yeah, exactly. Do you make it even better if it was one character?
Yeah.
But like what you're doing right now.
Yeah.
Imagine if it was like a gender bent version. You go between them like that. Not now.
Then people might get offended by that. People on the internet just get offended too much, and then you just shut the fuck up.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, let us be creative. Let us do what we want to do.
This is how we enter our Joe Rogan arc. Because we're on a podcast right now, and we're saying stuff that might potentially get us cancelled. But oh well, if I'm going down, you're going down with me.
Okay, sounds good. All
right. At least I got a homie with me, so yeah, let's go. So let me ask then, back onto the track of the scripted questions. What has been the biggest hurdle you've had to overcome as a VTuber? Was it cancel culture?
Yes. There we go. That's our answer to this. Oh well, I'm not cancelled yet. I shouldn't say that though.
That's good.
I'm still here. Nearly a year later, I'm still here.
Yeah. But no, let's hear it. What was the biggest hurdle you've had to overcome so far?
Well, again, it's the whole being a laptop user. So it is. So wherever I have had to learn the limits of what I can do. So I have. So it's nothing worse than telling everybody, yes, I can't wait to stream. I'm going to stream this game, and then you start it, and it just all goes.
And it's like, fuck, I can't. Yeah.
So that's probably my biggest hurdle. So it is. I have learned obviously to turn the settings and stuff like that down. Like I have literally no experience before being a VTuber. Of obviously because I'm mainly a console streamer and stuff like that. So obviously I just went plug play, away you go. So having to teach yourself, the limits of what your
gear
hardware can actually do.
Yeah.
Is probably my biggest hurdle. Thankfully, for the most part, I'm doing okay in that part. So yes, I am over that hurdle, kind of.
Well, that's good.
But I'm sure there'll be a few hiccups along the way. But no,
there always is.
All good.
Exactly. Game that you have to stream with the absolute lowest settings just to get a stable frame rate.
I did do a visual novel and it did lag like mad for some strange reason. On the big action scenes, it just lagged like mad.
Okay.
On the laptop, it was like, it's not good.
Which visual novel was that?
It was Nina Aquila. So it was.
I don't know that one.
No, it's very good now. I did like the first 3 chapters on it. I streamed them and all, so did. But whilst I did enjoy it, I did sort of, I was looking at the frame rate going, is this enjoyable to watch?
That ain't looking too good right there.
Exactly. But yeah, that also as well, another thing, a hurdle is this whole look.
Hand tracking. Oh, the look.
The whole look actually being having a female, what do you call it, model?
Yeah.
Like, that was probably one of my biggest hurdles, because I do remember sort of like a month, like it took me a couple of months to design her, so it did. And then for a month after that, I kept doubting myself, whether, can I do this?
Yeah.
Like, is it not weird to have a male voice with a female YouTuber? So this, and that was one of the biggest, probably one of the things that held me back. Like, I'd say I probably could have debuted 3 weeks before my actual debut. Because of the doubts I had doing this. So did, but again, my good friend 2000 Red took me into it and says,
"You mean Red 2000?"
That's it. Yeah, my good friend Red. Let's just go Red.
Yeah.
But he was the one that sort of talked me into it and went, just go for it and see how you go. There's plenty of people out there that do it.
Yeah.
So I was like,
I mean, there's 2 of us right here.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
But at that time, obviously, I didn't know of too many people that actually did this sort of thing. So
yeah.
But I'm here now. I got over it. And also the artwork is 10 times better too as a female VTuber. But
facts, dude. I've not been I've gotten a lot of artwork with my male form, and it's like, I'm happy with it and I like it. But I enjoy looking at myself as a female a lot more.
Exactly. I do have to agree with you on that sort of thing. Definitely.
I mean, come on.
Yeah. Hold on, where's my hands? Hello? Look at it, check me out,
Exactly. And I mean, I
do
love this model too.
I know, I do love the way your hair swishes and all too. Even your little dog tags too, as well.
Oh, hell yeah. The dog tags actually were early in edition. A fun fact about them. They were early in edition in my 2.0 model. So my second model on my male form. This is my 1.0 GB. GB for gender bent.
Yeah, very good. Probably was Great Britain there you were talking.
Yeah. So
good old gender bent.
Yeah. So I had the dog tags, And then for my birthday this year, my boy Nep, that I talked about earlier, actually got me dog tags, RL. Well, a dog tag. It's a singular one because he was like, having two is cool to match the aesthetic, but having two will make them constantly sound like this.
Yeah.
They'll just constantly be doing this whenever I'm walking, and it sounds like fucking, you know, like I'm a cat. And I'm like, I'm not a cat, I'm a demon.
Come here, little demon. Come here. Come here.
Exactly. So, my friend, my boy actually got me a dog tag that I've not actually posted a photo of it.
Happy.
On Twitter or anything.
And does it have your real name or your VTuber name on it or anything?
It's got my VTuber name. It's got Zarastro, and then below that it's got 291020.
Nice.
291020 is my original debut date.
Your debut. Very good.
Yeah.
No, that's actually kind of cool, I have to say.
Yeah.
Because I was going to ask if there was any sort of sentimental to it, but there you go. That's your, as you say, your debut date on, which is nice to see. I had nothing.
So that's just a cool thing. And I was like, the dog tags gotta swish. Like, come on, they cannot not. They swish more than my boobs do. The boobs do a bit. Like, you can see it. You know, there's a tiny bit of jiggle, but small chest.
Yeah. Oh well, you need. Hold on.
I didn't want back problems.
You need upgrades.
No, I didn't want back problems. I'm fine.
No, fair. But a demon has unlimited power. No, makes him super strong.
Fair, but see, if you've got less issues, less problems, then you're even stronger.
Yeah, that's true. Plus, you get to fit in more outfits. Exactly, you get to fit in more outfits too.
Exactly.
So there you go. I'm sure you can always upgrade and then de-upgrade, downgrade, de-upgrade. That's a new word.
I'll just use pads.
Yeah,
if I really want to. You know, if I've got something that, like, you know, has to put some oomph in the in the departments, I'll just put in pads and that's it.
There we go. Job done.
Exactly.
Exactly. That's how you do it.
Yeah.
That is, and that's, well, I was about to say something there, but that could have ruined the extension of the lower, so it could have, but I'm not saying anymore.
Oh, I mean, no, you can.
No.
That's perfectly fine.
I could.
Are you saying that you've got push-up bras?
No, excuse me. This is all well,
100% au naturel.
Au naturel. Or, well, even though I'm an android, but you know what I mean.
Alright, so what I'm getting is inflatable boobs. They can go bigger or smaller.
Well, I'm sure you've seen the artwork.
I have not.
I have basically standard version, like this.
Oh.
And then my friend, again, Red again, convinced me to get artwork of upgrades, should we say. But it's actually, funnily enough, it's actually probably one of my most popular pieces. Anytime I post it, everybody seems to love it. Because obviously, I've only like one or two pieces like that, so everybody's like, oh, wow. So yeah.
I think I found it.
Yeah, it's quite a recent tweet there too.
I think I found it. Is it this one? I'm not sure if it's this one, but it might be.
Oh, the 8K? I think I put the 8K. Which one?
That one?
No, not that one.
No?
If, let's see.
That was the most recent on your media.
One of the most recent, so that?
I think so.
Where is it? I think I said, what was it? What do you want me to do for 8K? Or something, so I did. And I used the upgraded version, so I did.
Ah. Okay, let me try and find it. I need to see it.
Where is it?
You reply with GIFs a lot.
Yeah, I know. That's true. Do you need this
That makes it an issue.
Hold on. I should be able to find it. It wasn't that long ago. Oh, there it is. 659 likes. Like, that's quite a lot for little old me. Where is it? I'll send it here now. It is this tweet here. Oh, you only see that.
I see. I see.
We better not show up
hold
on
on.
stream.
We better not what?
We better not show up picture and stream. Someone will say something.
I won't show it on stream, but I can link it in chat.
Oh yeah, that'll do. There we go. Check that out.
I can link it in chat. Hey, dudes.
Boobs.
There we go.
They're the upgrades, so they are, you know.
Yeah, that's the tweet in question. Right, we'll move on to the next question. From those momentous mounds, we'll move on. So, what are your goals with VTubing or content creation? Like you said earlier that your goal was to hit 5K. And now, you know, you've clearly passed it. What's the next goal? 10K?
Yeah, I'm gonna try for 10K. I did actually say
before the end of the year.
Well, I actually said let's try and hit 7K.
And you smashed it already.
I've hit that one already. So yeah, I am trying. I'm gonna try and go for 10K.
Aye.
Join the 10K club. So yeah, which honestly, a year ago, I never would have thought it'd even be anywhere near that. So I wouldn't.
Okay.
But I'm getting there. I'm like looking at it now. And hold on, what am I at now? Just looking at.
I think 8228 still. Maybe 8229. If Jack.
No.
If Jack
Do
played a
you know
visit.
what's actually quite scary? Do you know what it is now?
Oh, it's
8243.
Well then.
Like what the heck? Where are all these
Bro,
followers coming from?
It was 8229 when we started stream.
Exactly. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
See, that's why you come onto the show. I boosted you.
Yeah.
With my 1K.
Well, Joe was actually quite scary. They actually tweeted that. So that I don't know how, but one of my tweets really took off, and I managed to go from 7K to 8K in 29 days. I was like,
oh my.
wow, I know. I couldn't believe it, to be honest. So I couldn't, like, even getting, like, I would have been happy getting, you know, that in a year. You know, never mind a month, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I've been doing this shit since for fucking 2 years, and I only recently kind of recently hit 1K.
You see.
Just been a little slow.
Well. But you're doing well on YouTube and stuff too, so yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm getting closer to 1K on YouTube now. Like earlier this week, I hit 860. Sunday, I hit 869, and then Monday, when I woke up, I hit 867, and then I streamed, and then at the end of the stream, I was at 865.
Oh no!
And then I came back up to freaking 869 today, and then since then it's gone up to 873 right now.
Very nice. Maybe I'll put a wee tweet out to get people, get some of my followers to follow you, bump you up, get you over to the 1,000 mark. You know,
that'll be hella appreciated.
We need you. And then hopefully you get more people to take part in interviews too. So there you go. I'm trying. And hopefully, hopefully, what were we talking about? Dragon's Den earlier. I get like a 50% cut. You know.
Okay. Do you wish to be a participant or a host?
Oh geez. I don't know if I'd be any good as a host. That's a scary thing.
I mean, so far you've been pretty decent as a guest.
Pretty decent. That's quite good, actually. I just ramble on too much about nonsense.
I mean, hey, I said that I wanted to end this thing like at 2 hours and 30. We've been going 2 hours and 50. We've been going a while.
Oh, whoops.
I've run out of whiskey almost an hour ago. And my throat is fucking getting dry.
I do apologize. I'm going for that record. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for that record.
You're coming for a secret subject. Well, you've got to keep rambling then, because we've got 2 more questions.
2 more?
Yeah. Ooh. So, actually, wait. You didn't properly say what your goals were.
Oh, well, that's true. Well, first off, obviously, this year, try and
hit 10.
Try and hit 10.
Yeah.
If I can hit 10, that would be, honestly, I'd be amazed, to be honest, if I do hit that. Even if I hit it after the new year, I'd still be shocked, so I would. With Twitch, obviously, because I ramble on too much on Twitter, because I obviously can't stream while some work.
Yeah.
But hopefully trying to get it to, it's currently, when I last looked at 740, so it was. So I'd like to try and get that to 1k by the end of the year, so it would.
Honestly, same goal.
So
I also have the goal of hitting 1k on YouTube by the end of the year, which was my goal at the beginning of the year, and currently I'm on track.
Good. You're getting there. No,
I mean, as I said, I'm about 127 away. 127 away from 1k, and I've still got like 3 more months.
Do you know what I'm just thinking, actually? Hold on, 2 seconds, well set.
Oh. What you thinking?
Don't worry, it's good. It's good. Because what I'm just thinking is, let's just check here. Let me just check. Just looking. Hold on. Pressing the wrong buttons. There we go. For some reason, I knew I hadn't done. I thought I hadn't pressed it there. There we go. You're up another one. So yeah.
What did you do? Oh, do you have an alt?
No, I just realised I hadn't subscribed to your YouTube channel. For some strange reason.
Well, congrats. Now you can chat. Now you can speak and chat.
That's terrible. I'm on your show and I hadn't even subscribed to you. That's I do feel bad.
Nah, don't worry. It's perfectly fine. I'm not doing this for myself. I'm doing this for the guests on the show.
No, I do appreciate it.
All right, then how has VTubing so far helped you attain your goals?
Well, it has. Well, to be honest, it has actually helped me be more confident and stuff like that. So it has as well. Like,
that's good.
Beforehand, I wouldn't really speak on camera because I just hated my voice. So the whole VTubing end of things has helped improve that end. So it has. So yeah, that VTubing's definitely helped in that way. So it has.
That's fair. Yeah.
And obviously, it's helped pushing. Proving my confidence in that way. So
yeah.
Obviously, that's helped me bit by bit with my goal. So that. At least, well, that's what I think anyway.
I mean, yeah, no, it's totally fair. Initially, when I started making videos back in 2018, I also was not a big fan of my voice. And since then, just recording and editing my videos back then made me feel a lot more comfortable. Ever since I started streaming, I was just like, you know what, whatever the fuck. People have told me that I've got a good voice, and ever since starting the show, some people have told me like, you've got a good voice for hosting the show, and I'm like, oh, thanks. That's a big compliment. I enjoy it. I appreciate it a lot.
You do have a good host voice, so you do. Definitely do.
Thank you.
No, you say it.
But yeah,
how many more brownie points can I get off you?
Honestly, I don't think it ends. You can keep flattering me as much as you want. I cannot get too big of an ego.
We'll just keep inflating that. So
I'm a demon, and you know, I'll make my deadly sin that I'm a fucking one of what do you call it? Fucking vanity.
your ego. Your ego will be as big as these. So they will.
Yes. Where my chest can't be big, my ego will be.
Exactly. See, I'll help you attain your goals.
Exactly. Yeah, my goal is to get a big chest. I'll just go with the memes of being Kyonko. Because honestly, flat chest is best. Sorry, I sometimes big can be too big for me. I like smaller things in life.
Yeah, I don't like the huge ones, bit OTT, but it's sort of
just a handful is enough.
Yeah, exactly. Handheld. That's why I like the Vita. It's a handheld. Hence down here too.
Yeah.
There we go. There's logic in my thinking.
Right. Then we'll go to the last question before we move on to Q&A. So yeah, we will be moving on to Q&A in a bit. I think we'll go for about 10 minutes. I'm not letting you get that record. Sorry, I'm ending it at just past 3 hours.
Damn it.
So yeah, we'll be moving on to Q&A in a bit. So people in chat, think of questions you want to ask Kyonko or me so far. I know that there's already one or two in chat. Questions there. So yeah, think of questions you want to ask us. And while we do that, let me ask you the final question that I have on my script. What is the happiest moment or the greatest achievement you've had in VTubing?
Being on this show. There we go. String ended.
Overruled.
Oh, okay. Well, probably that. Sorry, I had to do it.
You're not the first one to say it, though.
Oh, okay, fair.
But I appreciate it.
Oh, I know. No, I do appreciate. I appreciate your patience and everything. So I do.
With the dry mouth, bro.
No, exactly. I'm the same.
I should have gotten
really
something else. I should have gotten something else to drink. I usually have a full bottle of water next to me as well. And I usually tell the people before I start streaming, or before we start, I'm like, make sure you have something to drink that can last like at least 2 hours.
Yeah, oh, I'm the same. I often say the same. Make sure you have a drink with you. Stay hydrated.
Yeah.
My drink's just out of reach, but there we go.
My drink's out.
Oh well. We'll have a couple of cans of juice.
I'll go refill my whiskey after.
I'll do. Get some Guinness on.
We don't have any Guinness. We've got the homebrew whiskey that I talked about. And I've got White Horse.
And the moonshine.
Oh, I'm not touching the moonshine. No way. Nah, I've got those two whiskeys and that's it. There's other stuff in the bar, but that's not mine.
You get told off. Hey, you're a demon. You can do what you like. Drink what you want.
within
reason.
That one. I was trying to think of the word because I was like, the word in Afrikaans is like fucking Winnipeg. And I forgot what that was in English. By the way, this is the other whiskey that I've got, the White Horse. It's just in case you haven't seen it. It's a Scotch.
Let's see.
Not gonna lie, I like Scotch more than Irish.
Oh, fair. No, Scotch. Scotch is good. That's fine. That's fair. I'm not offended. Don't you worry.
Not at all.
I'll just send you. I'll send you a case of Guinness.
Okay.
Vent you back.
Aye. I'll take it. That's free alcohol right there.
Yeah, there we go. This chat was sponsored by Guinness.
Yeah. And actually, the reason why I started drinking White Horse, right, is because my father has a old White Horse, one of these, which is a bottle that was bottled in the 1960s.
Ooh.
He's got one of these on display in the bar.
Ooh.
So I was like, okay, you know what? Obviously, I can't drink that.
Yeah.
I can't drink that. And that bottle. Yeah, if I did, I'd be murdered. And that bottle came along with a.
Has it been opened at all? No.
No.
No. So you can't take a sip.
No.
Like,
No. That's
the lid was open. Sorry.
Tight. No, it's got a cork. I think. I think that thing actually still has a cork. But yeah, and that bottle, the old one, came with a wooden statue of the logo. So you see, like right next to it, that White Horse standing there.
Yes.
Yeah, it's got a logo of that. Or not, it's got a big statue of it.
Statue.
Yeah. And
no, it's very cool.
Yeah, so I was like, you know, I'm just going to find out what White Horse actually tastes like. So I went and bought the modern one, which is the one I sent just before.
Which is probably sugar-free, sweetener-free, just not quite the same, you know?
No, it's just straight up whiskey. It's good.
Yeah. I always remember Lucozade. You ever have Lucozade?
Oh, yeah, we have Lucozade.
And the original... That's
the first time that I've heard somebody else from not South Africa speak about Lucozade.
Lucozade? There we go.
Yeah.
I always remember the, what do you call it? The sorry, I'm showing my age. The 90s and the noughties.
The naughty 90s, yeah.
It had such a, what do you call it? It was full of sugar, obviously, but tasted so good. So it did. And then they took
And now
sugar.
it's sugar free, and now it tastes horrible. It tastes like medicine.
It's like, oh, no thanks. It's just not the same. So
Yeah.
it does make you wonder at the older bottle. I wonder if it tastes much different to the new generation sort of bottle.
So does that mean you remember when Coke had Coke in it?
Yes. Yes. Well, no, not really. No, I'm not that old now.
You're not that much of a boomer.
No, I'm not that bad now. I'm an 80s child, but I'm not that old.
Yeah.
You see, you are making me feel old here.
I'm sorry. That just happens around me. It kind of happens when you're 41.
Yeah, and a demon, you know.
And a demon. I mean, yeah. Does age even matter around me? Like, come on. I'm just gonna be eternally young.
Yeah, exactly. Same.
Eternally in my prime.
And
So-
people often are shocked when I tell them my age. Like, you're actually that age? It's like, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't act like it, but yeah.
Right.
So
even
as
though
you
we
say, age
age,
is only a number.
yeah. Even though we age, it fucking we'll forever just be around like
Like this,
17.
you know.
Yeah,
This
like
is
this. This is us. Yeah. just two hot gals.
Exactly. That's the way, you know. That's the best way to be.
Forever 21.
Forever 21. Exactly, that's the way.
Hell yeah. But yeah, all people in chat aren't asking questions.
They've gone quiet.
Quickly, yeah, they've gone quiet. You know, we'll just say hi to everybody in chat real quick. So,
Okay.
hi Lumberjack, hi Kira Vane, hi Mr. Bubbles, hi the visitor Usagi-chin and Pewds. Pewds asked, by the way, how old are you? You're turning 20, or you're 27, turning 28 next week. Congrats, early congrats, because I doubt how I'll remember, and I don't know if I will see you then. I don't know if you're still here, even now. But yeah, I am 21, and Kyonko over here is 33. If you don't mind.
Did I tell you to give my age away there?
Well, you said it earlier in the stream, so you know it.
I know, that's true.
Okay, you know what? Rewind 10 seconds. Kyonko is beep. If you want to find out what that number is, just go back earlier to the stream when Kyonko said it himself.
Yeah, exactly. Well, just tell people I'm as late as an 80s child can be. There you go, there's the best way to do it.
As late as an 80s child can be. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's the best way to do it.
That works.
Yeah, I am quite old, I know. But, hey, who cares? Who cares? As you say, age is only a number. So
Exactly.
especially in the VTubing thing.
Now we're gonna truly get cancelled, because now some people are gonna take that into a different thing and be like, oh, y'all are into tough, and they're gonna try and cancel us.
Yeah,
and we'll just be like,
true.
oh well, guess I'll ride the hype.
Oh well.
Guess
well,
I'll
as I
ride the momentary fame.
Exactly. That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
Make the most of it.
Yeah. Just fucking meme
Yeah,
it.
that's
Meme it.
there we go.
Show everybody that you're like, bro, I ain't taking any of this seriously, because y'all are fucking stupid trying to cancel me for something I said on a podcast.
Exactly. Thankfully, I've been quite good that way. So
Yeah. I don't think we've said too many cancelable stuff so far.
no.
Because usually
Not
podcasts are where
The
they
stream
happen.
isn't over yet.
Yeah.
The stream isn't over yet. We might say something.
Well, with that, no, I'm ending it right now. I'm going to end it right now. So make sure you guys can check out FNV.co. Yeah, no, I'm not letting you hit that. I'm not letting you hit that now. I'm ending it right now. Legit. But yeah, legit. Kyonko, thanks for being a wonderful guest. You've been amazing. People here, make sure you go check out Kyonko on Twitter and Twitch. That is at Kyonko_chan with 2 N's on Twitter. That is KYONKO_chan. That is CHANN. And on Twitch, it's spelled exactly the same, except there are 2 underscores and Chan only has 1 N. Otherwise, make sure you go check out. Yeah, not overcomplicated at all. But yeah, Otherwise, make sure you go check out fnv.crd.co, where you can find everything to do with the show, where including the links to the audio-only platforms, where it's currently available on Spotify, Google Podcasts, what the fuck, Apple Podcasts / iTunes, and Anchor FM. Otherwise, these episodes are streamed live every Friday night on my YouTube, which is youtube.com/ZarastroCH. That is ZARASTROCH. And yeah.
You've done that plenty of times before.
Well, yeah, this is episode 42, and I do that a minimum of 2 times
You're an
episode.
You're an expert. You're an expert.
So I've easily done it like over 100 times. That's why when I'm streaming with some of my friends, I accidentally plug myself. And otherwise, I'll also just shamelessly plug myself. I'll just be like, hey, by the way, while y'all are just being bored by my buddy over there on his stream, make sure you go check out fnv.crd.co. And that's
I
it.
need to learn that.
That's
the way to do
it.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah, because see, fnv.crd.co, it's so short.
I love how you can say it so quickly.
Say it. What's the link?
I can't remember.
No, I'm disappointed.
My own link?
No, my link. Your link is long as fuck. fnv.crd.co.
FNV. No. FNV.coco.
.crd.co.
COD.co.
CRD.
CRD. See, it's the accent.
It's the accent. I can't say fucking R. I can't say R.
R.
Which is actually a bad thing, because in Afrikaans, right, we have a lot of R's. Even my fucking name, my RL name, has got an R in it, and it needs to be it needs to be trolled. It has to be a troll. So it's like just thinking of a word, red, right? The color red. In Afrikaans, it is rooi.
Rooi.
You hear that R at the beginning. You spell it R-O-O-I, and you have to like, roll the R. And it's like rooi. I can't do it. And Afrikaans relies on that sound a lot. And it's fucking such a fucking pain. Hey, JD Gold Voxcast. Roll that R. Hell yeah. Also, JD, I haven't seen you in ages.
It's going to be the rest of the stream.
Actually,
like, welcome to the stream.
Wait, I gotta ask you. I gotta ask you to say something for me, if you can. If you can.
Okay.
I gotta ask you to read something for me.
Okay. Okay.
I'm just finding it so that I can copy it for you.
Okay. It's quite worrying.
Because if I type it out, I'm going to sit here for a while. And I need to find it for you. Wait, that's a different name. That's not what I wanted. That's a different thing. What the fuck?
It's always when you're live streaming that you can't find the thing you're looking for.
Legit. I'm just trying to find out.
Always. Yeah, if you go offline, you'll be boom straight away.
Yeah. Because right now it's just gone. Where's the one that I had that just freaking has the whole thing there?
It's there somewhere.
Maybe here on Amino. This cursed app. Okay, this one looks
somewhere.
No, it's too short.
Too short.
Here it is. There it is. That's the full one. I want you to say this. That's one thing, by the way. Ignore the spaces in between. Actually, let me delete that then. Let me delete that and delete the spaces in between so that you can read them as one thing.
Okay. This looks really long. See if I can say it.
Well, did you already copy it?
No, it disappeared on me. It was too slow.
Oh, good. Because I'm still fixing it.
It is disappeared. What's going to be?
There we go.
Oh, here we go. Oh,
now it looks longer because it's only three lines.
I did tell you earlier I didn't learn the speak until I was 3. This is just literally set me back. So it has that moment.
Do you want me to read that for you real quick?
Go read it quick.
I think chat by now probably knows what I'm gonna say. But this is Jugumu Jugumu Gokuno Shirikete Kaiju Sugyo no Sugyo Matsu Ura Matsu Fura Matsu Kunero Tokoro ni Sumo Tokoro Yabara Koji Nobra Koji Paipo 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 no Shiringan Shirigan Goody Eye Good Eye no Pomkupi no Pomkunano and Choki no Fuck. No
Where'd you say fuck?
Fuck. Okay, I keep fucking up at that point. The P's are the pain. So I'm gonna try that again. Jugumu Jugumu Gokuno Shirikete Kaiju Sugyo no Sugyo Matsu Ura Matsu Fura Matsu Kunero Tokoro ni Sumo Tokoro Yabara Koji Nobra Koji Paipo 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 no Shiringan Goody Eye Good Eye no Pomkupi no Pomkunano and Choki no Chosuke.
Okay.
There you go. Did you follow?
I did follow, but whether I can replay it back is another story. Like, I can't even say the word replay at the moment. Let's say Jugumo Goko no Chiriku Cat. I knew Carry. See, this is where I mess up. This is my terrible phonics. So Kariju Jo no Sugyo Yomatsu Unrai Matsu Furai Matsu. Oh, screen's just turned off. Ku Ner Yo Ki Koroko ni Sumu Toko Koro Yabu Kochi no Per Yakuji Paparo no Sugaran no Guridan no Pocono no Pono no Kodonona no. You're quietly loud. Was it Chico Yumi no Kochi Ko? Was it Ko?
Chosuke.
Kochike. There we go. Well, was it tomorrow morning already after? After
Look
that
at
one?
that, you beat the record.
Yeah, there we go. That's why. Do you want me to do it again? Let's see if we can go even longer now. My phonics is terrible. I will admit that.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to see. Funnily enough, you turned into an American when reading that.
Did I? See, sometimes I just bring on an American accent for no reason at all.
You legit
think
just
it's too
turned
many.
into an American.
United States of America, you know.
Yeah,
Terrible.
but I
did get
that.
it. I got to the end there.
You got it in the end.
Somehow.
Yeah. You know, I could ask you to try and say this name for me. Where is it? Where is it? I could. You know, you're Northern Irish. This is Welsh. It's not too far off, you know.
Oh God, Welsh. Oh no.
Let me just put it there so there's a difference, you know.
Aye, that place. That
Right. That place, yeah.
Welsh. I don't know the phonics of Welsh. Ian there. This is gonna sound so bad. Ian Fairpel go. Giwachino go Gary Chi Wunero go be Ant. Just trying to break it up. And silly go Chi. Something like that.
Well,
And you're just gonna ram it off here perfectly.
No, I can't. No, the best I can
Really?
do is Lanfairpwil Gwyn Gilgo Gerich Vin Dobwil Lantilia Silio go go go.
That you're cooking me out.
Go go go. That's the best. Yeah, but I've practiced, and even then I'm still I'm not that news reporter.
Yeah, well,
You know what news report I'm
you did
talking
better
about.
than me, see that? I definitely felt sorry for that news reporter though.
Dude, he nailed it.
That's
What do
true.
you mean? He had like a little smile at the end, and he was like,
I know he was.
I nailed
I
it.
think he rehearsed that. I think he rang the
he
Welsh
won
embassy just to
100%.
confirm it.
It was like, I need to book a slot with you for an hour just so that I can learn how to say Lanfer Pilgin Gilgo Gerich Vin Dob Vilante Silio go go go.
Go,
That's
go, go.
The go 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 is
Yeah,
the
came up with that.
easiest part.
Oh, no, that's the easy bit. Go, go, go. Let's go,
Landfair,
go,
I
go.
guess. Because you hear him say Landfair at the beginning, and then you lose him, and then you hear go go go, and then it's like, oh,
Go, go.
okay.
It's like, oh, near the end. No, exactly. I'd hate to be writing a postcard to that.
Oof. Oof. Oof.
Be like, I'm going to write you a message, but I just had to put the whole
The whole
China.
address. The whole ass address. Alright, with that, we shall end this episode. So once again, thanks everybody for stopping by. Make sure you guys go check out Kyonko. Links to everything in the description and in the show notes. I'm not gonna do the whole fucking plug again, but yeah. With all of that, thanks everybody for stopping by. Thanks Kyonko for being an absolutely amazing guest, getting us to another three and a quarter hour show. And yeah.
We should talk for another 5 minutes.
No,
I'm trying.
I'm not giving you that.
Damn it. Worth a try.
Also, it's 1:30 a.m. and I just got told I'm being loud. So, yeah.
Yeah, I know. I have work in the
So I
morning
do
too.
need
It's
to end
12 here.
Exactly. So yeah, thanks everyone for stopping by. Thanks Kyonko for being an absolutely amazing guest. And with all of that said, I shall see all of you guys in the next episode. But until then, ciao for now.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Muted the wrong thing.
Sun goes down, our spirits free. Nothing